Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. We're here. We talk about wrestling.
Charlotte beat me. I put you in a neck brace before. I have no problem doing it again.
You haven't seen it, honey? I was...
Oh, bitch! No, the fuck y'all did. So much balls. There's too much balls on that rap. Too many red balls. Look at all these balls. Look at this. Damn! Oh, Jesus! We are witnessing child abuse on TV, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Now, watch your mouth when you talking to me, ho. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You don't get nothing. You either earn it or you don't. You pasty bitch. That ain't how this works. Uh-oh, hit it with a zigzag. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I'm fucks with it. We sick of your shit.
Hey, girl, hey. Life, relationships, pop culture.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. And he'll be looking at me. He will be looking at me and he will go to sleep. He will go to sleep. Look at me in my face. I'm talking to you.
We talk about it all, baby. So, y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Because it's showtime. And that's on the ancestors, baby.
Child. Listen. Now, usually, I don't start these lives off at the end. But I ain't got no choice here, okay? The WWE done said, listen, Vince is gone. And it's time we ramp some shit up, okay? We got to get this shit together. And the only way we gonna move forward is we gotta stop with the old shit. So it's out with the old and it's in with the new. Now, Roman cut a promo out there. I didn't get to hear everything he said. I didn't get to hear what he said about Paulina. I don't know what happened with Paulina. If he really is sick or got COVID or something, or he really hurt, then kudos to him. Hope he get better, because I don't really want to see nobody hurt or injured. That ain't my bag. But listen, okay? Hold on, y'all. That ain't even the fucking cold part of what happened today, okay? Look, Drew came out there and basically said he tired of his shit. He tired of Roman taking up all his time on TV. He's sick of his grandstanding. He's sick of the bloodline. He want to rip them apart from the inside out. So Drew was ready to go to war with all three of them mofos by himself. Now looking at the events that had occurred throughout the night, we saw Sammy still trying to talk to Roman and get close to Roman while Jimmy and Jay was running the interference. You know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, we need you to, we'll text you. Nah, we'll call you. Hey, why don't you go set up Roman shit? Because, you know, the wise man not here today. So why don't you go make sure, you know, his lights is done. Make sure his Titantron is queued up, ready to go. Go talk to production. Get them together. You know, he came back after that. And then Jay was like, listen, we done did our jobs. And your ass is not pulling your weight. And if you don't start pulling your weight, we gonna make you take that shirt off. I was like, can't he just go buy another one? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, can't he just go buy another one? That was me personally. You know, it's just me personally, okay? Danielle said, no one, okay, me, I didn't ask for carrying cross, but I'm here for Shane. Listen, Listen, I don't have a problem with Karrion. If he is done correctly, Karrion Kross can be a fun character. So I don't have an issue with Karrion. I actually like Karrion and Scarlett, but and I hope they let her wrestle. I really do. But anyway, listen. Drew out there and he tired of that shit. He took his damn shirt off. I thought it was gonna be Sammy to attack Drew because that's the way it was set up throughout the night. So I was just like, okay, I ain't gonna miss nothing. I took a little bathroom break. I come back, motherfuckers is on the ground, and I'm like, what is going on? The screen go black. It's dark gray. I said, I know this fucking entrance. This is Karrion. Oh my God. Now listen. Triple H only been the damn head of creative for a couple weeks, bitch. It's only been a couple of weeks. And they have already brought back at least 3 of his pet projects from NXT back to the main roster. Okay? Listen to me. I don't care what nobody say. Everything that is happening is all going to culminate into a new era of WWE, and it's all going to fall underneath the new umbrella of the new regime. Now, can they hold it down is the question, because this is main roster shit. This ain't NXT. All right. Now, I don't think Karrion's going to do a bad job on the main roster. I think Karrion is a good main roster character as long as he is presented effectively, which is what we got today. Karrion attacked Drew, not Roman, but he made it very clear that Drew was an obstacle and Roman was the goal. So Scarlett came out there with her hair coiffed to the back and her little Grecian dress on with the bodice that would tear a bitch up and put that damn clock down. And fucking Karrion said, "TikTok, bitch." I'm like, oh my God, so much going on. Jesus. I said, oh, now he brought back Karrion today. Now, see, I heard the rumor, the little birdie, she told me Karrion Kross was coming back. But I didn't know that nigga was coming back today. I said, damn, the turnaround must have been quick. Now, let's talk about the other shit that we saw today, because we got some little tidbits today. We got a lot. All right? Now, the women's tag team championships have been brought back into play, so they are not defunct. They have brought those tag team championships back. Now, what's about to happen is the tournament for the tag team championship starts on Monday. Okay? Now, hear me out. Y'all know that Bayley's Control is going to be in that tournament for them championships. More than likely, Asuka and Alexa Bliss are going to be in the tournament for them championships. And if they don't bring back Sasha and Naomi so they can be in the tournament for the championships, oh, bitch, we got problems. I want them on full fucking display. And anybody who wins gotta go through them at Clash of the Castle to keep the damn titles. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. I don't care. Make it work. Make it make sense. Okay? I never wanted Roman Reigns to drop them titles until now. You have been telling us what it's about to be, a new era of wrestling. I try to tell you. Don't nobody listen to me, though. I feel like these folks behind the scenes heard the rumors and just had everyone on speed dial. So when it all came out, they just started dropping storylines and signed them all, period. And I would have did the same thing. Now, listen, my friend Nicole, she works with me on the podcast. Some of y'all know Nicole. Some people might not. So I'm trying to make sure everybody know who she is. Nicole is in love with Karrion and Scarlett, but she got good reason because they're very good. But here's the thing when it comes to that, Danielle. See, I don't think they heard rumors that Vince was going to be gone. I'm along the lines of where Nicole was. I think they knew well before Vince retired that he was going to be walking. I think they were prepared. I think they called everybody weeks ahead and was like, we're going to be re-signing you. Vince is out. We're in control. We're going to be re-signing you. You're going to be on the main roster. I think that's exactly what happened because there's no fucking way. The turnaround for some of these people is just too fucking quick for me. Dakota Kai never went to the Indies. We didn't never see her take any bookings. I think Triple H told her to just hold on because I got you. I think Karrion Kross was just like, we're going to bide our time. Every interview he did, he said there was no animosity with WWE. He completely understood it was a business, but it's just the way everything is just falling into place where I feel like motherfuckers was just waiting. They was just waiting because they knew some shit was about to go down. Mm-hmm. Right. He should drop one to Drew in the UK, and Drew and Karrion could carry their UV title rivalry. That would be so fun and entertaining. I hope these teams they make besides Naomi and Sasha and Control make sense. Well, you already got Doudrop and Nikki Cross. They're already a tag team, whether people want to believe it or not. You still can make Bliss and Asuka a tag team, even though they don't want to be a tag team. It could just be for the tournament. You can bring up, if they were smart, they would bring up Toxic Attraction now, and I'd bring them up. That's just me. Fuck the damn heat wave shit. Bring them bitches up now. You need them. You know what I'm saying? Mandy could still come up as the damn champion. They've done it so many goddamn times with Kevin Owens and everybody else. Like, Mandy could come back to the main roster as champion, bring Toxic Attraction up, let them be a part of the squad. All right, let them be in the tournament. They former champions on NXT. It's not hard. Who else? I already said you got Cross, you got Ash and Piper. You have Naomi and Sasha. Please God, bring them back. Naomi and Sasha. You have you got Alexa, you got Asuka, you have Control, and you have and you could bring in Toxic Attraction. You can put Tamina and Dana together as a team. They not doing shit. And you can set you could put Shotzi. Oh God, I put Shotzi and Sonya together as a team just for the temporary status of the tournament. Like, you could put teams together, but they not gonna win, if that makes sense. Okay, make it so that everybody that's not vying for a championship gets put together to be in this tournament. That way, everybody have an opportunity, even though they don't really have an opportunity, but it look like they do. And then you can worry about setting up the division later as you progress with the championships. Start bringing in tag teams. Start making tag teams. You know what I'm saying? They got work to do. They got work to do. All right. They probably gonna do super drop Dana, Tamina, and might bring back Zelina, reunite her with Mella. Ugh, I don't want to see that. I forgot about Zelina Vega. She ain't been there for a minute. I hope she recovered quick. Nikki, Doudrop, Dakota, Io, Alexa, Asuka, and Tamina and Dana. Yeah, we all had the same idea. We pretty much had the same idea. One person I would like to see back is Frankie. They're gonna have to make Frankie. If they could bring back Frankie, that to me that would right a lot of wrongs, because they're gonna have to convince her that her coming back to the company would work out in her favor. And I think Frankie would be a good veteran to have in the locker room. I would bring her back, me personally. But Prop Gargano too. I know he wants to spend time with his child, but baby, he got the call from Trip. I doubt it. I think Gargano enjoys being a dad. When he's ready to come back to wrestling, I'm sure Triple H will call him. Toothpick Knox is probably one of those people. Who the fuck is that? You talking about Tegan Knox? Okay. They might as well. And when Heatwave comes, Mandy drop the title and then stay on the main. Exactly my point. Gigi get JC can participate while Tandy is standing ringside as a champ. Tiff, who's someone you really love to see return in this new era, even if they are signed with another company? I really, really wanted Ruby to come back. I know Ruby signed like a 5-year contract with AEW and she's happy over there, but I really think they could use Ruby right now. I really think they could use Ruby right now. It's the perfect time for her to come over there. I think she would just be amazing to come over there. Naomi versus Sasha versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky in the tournaments of the in the finals of the tournament. Well, of course, I don't think they're not gonna be in the finals. Of course. For SmackDown, I will put Shotzi and Shayna. Shayna is after the women's championship. So Shayna is out. No. I forgot about Lacey Evans. You could put Lacey with Shotzi if you wanted to. Oh God, I wouldn't put Shotzi with Shayna unless I wanted the promos to be insufferable. We all agree Liv is dropping this title at Clash of the Castle, right? Cool. So if this tournament extends past the premium live event, you can pair Liv with Rhea again. Girl, you sure? I mean, you sure? Like, I kind of feel like ooh. She said, never mind. I mean, I wouldn't mind her. She would have to turn heel after this after this shit. Liv most definitely need to be a heel. I don't think she would function greatly as a face. They're gonna keep booing her 100%. I would have her drop that title 100%. I would let her drop that title. She's had it now since Money in the Bank. When was Money in the Bank? The second. She ain't got no money in the bank, and she been walking around looking all stank. She's got it. She's had it since the second. So going to this is a month, and then going to September, it'll be 2 months. I would have her drop that shit at Clash at the Castle. I would not let her keep it. I would have her drop it to Shayna because I promise you, the matchup between Shayna and Ronda would be a much, much better fight than watching Ronda and Liv go at it again. I didn't have a problem with the first match, but obviously it was heavily regarded to Ronda Rousey. But Shayna Baszler is the one who's going after Liv, and this time I don't see Liv keeping that title past Clash at the Castle. I just don't see it. To me, it's a better fight. And if you do it correctly, you can switch Liv from being a face to being a heel. And then you can have a dynamic of after, well, if because I don't think Ronda's gonna go overseas. And I think that was one of the reasons why she was suspended. I don't think she's gonna do that. And I don't think she wants to take her baby overseas, and I think that's part of the reason why they're not going to fight at Clash at the Castle. But the fight between Ronda and Shayna Baszler would be worth the title switch. And this could be, if you do it right, this could work out in a long-term fashion, right? So if you had Shayna go after Liv, she takes a title off of her, and then you start the fight. What do you want? Here, lay down and watch SpongeBob. You're not getting the remote. Let me go back to the comments so I can make sure I pull everything up. Hold on a second. I'll be shocked if Liv makes it out of CLC with the belt. If she does, she definitely ain't making it past Extreme Rules. That I can understand that. She probably gonna weasel her way. So it might play out 2 ways. Shayna might get that belt outright at Clash at the Castle. If she doesn't, more than likely Extreme Rules, it's gonna be a triple threat, which I probably would like that better. Make it a triple threat at Extreme Rules. Liv Morgan drops that title to Shayna. Give it to Shayna, and then you got Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey to fight it out. Towards you can have it set up so that they fight at what is it, Crown Jewel. They can fight at Crown Jewel. This could lead to a fight at Royal Rumble, and then you can do part 3 at WrestleMania. If they set it up right and they space this shit out, they'll have enough room in between and really make it work. So Di might be right. She might not drop it at Clash at the Castle, but she's gonna drop it at Extreme Rules if she doesn't, because there's just no way. It just wouldn't work with the way that they're structuring everything now. The smart thing to do is to take the title off of her. And it's not because I don't want her to have it, because like I said, her having it opened the door for Shayna to get it in the first place. But it's because storyline wise, the better story, the bigger story, the more interesting story would be the dynamic of the two MMA fighters who are best friends fighting over this belt. And then you could see how it plays out. Whether Ronda's the heel or anti-hero or vice versa for Shayna, it just would be a more cohesive story all the way around. And at the same time, you can turn Liv and make her bitter and angry. And if by that point Bianca isn't champion anymore, because they might have her drop that title to Bayley, you can switch her over to Raw, and you can have her have a feud with whoever she wants, but it don't have to be title contingency. You can make it so Liv is being built as a heel, but not in terms of being the next champion. If that makes sense. What happened to Lacey? Baby, I don't know. She wasn't on the show tonight, so she must not have been factored into the script today. But she wasn't even a part of the tournament. And she, you know what, Don? She might be repackaged because her character was floundering, and even though she was widely hated, she should have went back to her original character, face or heel. When she was a face as like as the lady, Lacey Evans, the lady, she was a face and she did it very, very well. But they had her doing this whole story shit, which in the beginning, the first time I was like, okay, I get it. But then it just kept being repetitive and it kept happening. And it kind of drilled it into us, which turned people against her. And now she's at the point where she's a heel again, but she's just not fun as a heel. Like when she was Lacey Evans, the Southern Belle, bitch, I was all for that hoe. That girl used to come out there tearing people up. They took the basic essence of her away from her, and that's what fucked her up. So I think Trip probably pulled her and was like, we got to repackage you, get you back together, and get you back to where you used to be, or at least make you better in the current character you are. We got to figure something out because what you're doing isn't working. And I think that's why she wasn't in the tournament, because there's no other explanation as to why. She should have been one of the girls. She should have been. I'd have put her in there over not Xia Li, but over Aaliyah. I'd have put her in there over Aaliyah for sure. She's injured again? Well, I don't mean again, but I didn't know she was injured. I giggled when they booed Liv and the "you tapped out" chants broke out. Okay. I'm just getting through y'all comments, y'all. Sorry. Them fans was all for her, and now they booing her ass. See? Mm-hmm. Shayna gonna go for her submission, and she gonna win like AJ versus Samoa Joe. But I gets it. Well, she still got the movie to do, whatever she goes to film it. So after that, let her come back heel, like you said, and go from there. She do have that movie she have to film. So that, you know what, Shayna might cause her injury to be exacerbated at Clash at the Castle, and that could cost her her time in the WWE, but that could also be their way to segue her out of the company for the time frame that she has to film that movie. So it could work out for her, She definitely finna stomp the arm of Liv, Lord. Yep, and I'm sure the same people who was having orgasms when she won and shit are the same people booing her. Yeah. Ronda versus Shayna in general is long overdue. It being a title match is just a cherry on the top. They wanted sympathy, fans. As much as I love Bayley, Bianca shouldn't drop that title to her or anyone for a while. Let's just have a good have good reigns and feuds. I think they probably will have her drop that title to Bayley. If they don't have her drop it to Bayley, um, I think she's gonna drop it to Bayley. I think that they're gonna end up fighting for this championship, and it's gonna be, and then it's gonna end up with the Rumble, and Bayley probably gonna win the Rumble. And when Bayley wins the Rumble, that's gonna be when she dropped that title, probably at WrestleMania. Can they just make me head of creative? Let me tell y'all how this shit's supposed to go. If they have Bianca drop the Raw Women's title to Bayley, I'm prepared for it. I don't want it, but I'm prepared for it. Right? Now I'm gonna be sort of sad if she drops it to Bayley. I mean, it won't change anything. Bianca will still be one of the best women's champions in the history of the company for a very long time. And she had probably one of the most solid feuds as a champion in the company, period. Speaking of her buddies, am I the only one getting War Games vibes? Yeah, but they don't have War Games on the main roster. They don't have War Games on the main roster. So Lacey should have had a gear similar to Christina Aguilera in her Candyman video. When Shayna wins the SmackDown Women's title at Clash at the Castle, oh, she winning, babe. She winning Taylor. And she should have been a drill sergeant, similar to what Ivy did on NXT. Okay, I can see that. What about Becky? Becky's there. I mean, I'm sure Becky will be back in time to be able to compete. She might start a program with Bayley, to keep them out of title contingency if they have something set up for her. She might be there to help combat the squad, but Becky's not going to be in title contingency for a while. I can guarantee that. She's injured. You talking about nah, Becky is winning the Rumble. I don't think Becky winning the Rumble, Tirza. I think Bayley gonna win it this year. Well, next year, sorry. I think Becky will be back by Extreme Rules. or after or definitely before Survivor Series, but I don't know. I don't work there. What about Becky? Her losing at Mania, the show that's made her into a star. She does the star she is doesn't make sense to me. At least not at this stage in her career. If she does drop it to Bayley for whatever reason, I see Cody winning though, but I can see her making her big return and maybe eliminating Bayley or whoever from Control in this match. Cody's gonna win the men's Royal Rumble, but there's a women's Royal Rumble that she could win. I never mentioned. Okay. If she does drop it to Bayley for whatever reason, she'll get it back. I think they're going to have Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Or Bayley eliminating Becky, something like that. Bayley? I guess. I honestly see Bayley beating Bianca at WrestleMania. I can see that happening. It's not as if it's not entirely possible. And even though, yes, that Mania is one of her sweet spots and it's one of the things that Bianca excels at on the grandest stage of them all, it doesn't mean that she can't have a W and she can't give a W to Bayley at WrestleMania. I can see that happening. I don't see why it can't happen. I don't know. I'm gonna wait until it gets close to the Rumble season. Look at how the stories are set up by then, and then pick my pick for the women. Honestly, I think it's gonna be Bayley simply because Bayley hasn't won the Rumble yet, and I generally just see it happening. I don't know why, but I just do. And usually I wait too. I usually wait until January to decide who I think is going to win the Rumble. But I just have a feeling that it's going to be fucking Bayley next year. I just do. All right. We should extend the Royal Rumble to 35 competitors so a few women can tussle with the men. This is true. All right. So, like we mentioned earlier, Shayna Baszler was in this tournament. This was a gauntlet match, okay? And the girls was fighting for an opportunity to go up against Liv and her toe up arm at Clash at the I'm sorry, at Clash at the Castle. That's what I didn't mean it in a fucked up way. It just came out. So I apologize because that wasn't how I meant it. But anyway, the girls fought. Sonya came out there, and for whatever reason, they gave that bitch with the cut in the eye. When she put glitter in it, with styrofoam, which sit your dumb ass down somewhere. But anyway, she started off the match. Sonya did. She went through Aaliyah, and then Raquel came out. Raquel blew through Shotzi, Zaya, and she went through Sonya, Shotzi, Zaya, and Natalia. And it ended up being Shayna and Raquel towards the end. I believe, if I'm wrong in the comments, y'all can correct me. And then Shayna was able to pick up the W and win. So Shayna is the number one contender for Liv Morgan's SmackDown Women's Championship. And Liv's arm was in that brace. And so we'll only have to wait and see. Now, according to what they were saying, Ronda was suspended for the week. She wasn't suspended in its entirety. I don't understand the length of time of the suspension. They didn't necessarily say, but they were making very clear that was the reason why she wasn't on SmackDown tonight, was because she was suspended for attacking the ref. And I was just like, okay, well, is the suspension for 1 week or is the suspension for 30 days? Because that's different. You feel what I'm saying? So we got that. Shinsuke had a match with Ludwig again. And hold on. I forgot about fucking Rhea. I forgot about Rhea. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Rhea. I forgot about her. Rhea could be a competitor for Bianca for a little while until Mania. But it seemed like they're gonna do it with Bayley right now. When was the last time the women had a gauntlet match? It's been a while. Doesn't matter. They had one today. So it is what it is. I want to see Rhea eliminate AJ and then see her take a spear from Edge. Oh, bitch. Yes. Love that. Pin it. Pin it. Bianca go in and help the Street Profits. Oh, correct. You was just dragging her Monday. What are you talking about? Rhea Ripley going up against Bianca because she's already been guaranteed a championship fight against Bianca Belair. I said I wouldn't mind seeing them go at it. That's what I thought I said. I don't want her to be champion. I don't want her to be champion. I want them to fight. Her and Bianca. I wouldn't mind them seeing them fight. What did you think I said? Because I'm confused as hell. I don't want that Joker bitch to be Bianca. No, baby, no. Now, if I'm talking too fast, let me slow down. Let me slow down. Because no, I can't do it. Okay, so Ludwig and Shinsuke had another match tonight, and she is a joker looking bitch. She knows she looked like him. Anyway, Ludwig and Shinsuke had a fight tonight, and the match. Thank you. The match was set up between the two of them. So it turn on the light, please, before you sit down. So it can decide if he can go up against one no more cheese.
That would be the one that was left.
Why ain't put no sliced cheese on it, babe?
I ain't think about it.
Anyway, this nigga said I'm high. Right there.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, Shinsuke ultimately ended up beating Ludwig, and next week he is gonna go up against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh Lord, Love got abused. Got abused again.
I didn't show him get slapped. I didn't see it. Yeah. No, I forgot that she could be. I forgot about her match against her. I forgot about her opportunity. Not I forgot about her. So I misspoke. I'm sorry. Not you high. What is he talking about? I actually think Rhea is pretty hot. I'm cool on Rhea. She's a beautiful woman. She all right. What's the problem?
You know, he thought it was say watching something on the DVR. Told him I had been changed the channel and put it on next to him before I went downstairs.
She's a beautiful woman. I don't take that from her. She's still a joker bitch. I don't care what nobody say. It is what it is. So he said, no tip. I think he meant when you said, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. But you was just dragging her on Monday. No, I forgot about her title opportunity against Bianca. So when I say I forgot about her, she wasn't factored in as a person who she could compete against. That's what I meant by I forgot about her. So I apologize if I was confusing in how I spoke. Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. So I'm sorry. Anyways, we also saw, let me tell y'all, Pat is a shady queen. Okay. This motherfucker went and got the John Madden screen.
Play-by-play monitor and shit.
And was chronicling every time how he kicked that man in his balls last Saturday. That shit was fucking funny. They let that shit happen for at least 3 to 4 minutes. And they kept running it back. I was in here crying. Okay. And then Ricochet and them was laughing. Everybody was laughing. So Corbin was upset. Challenged Ricochet to a match. Now, y'all know how Ricochet been booked this entire time since he been made it to the main roster. He ain't really been getting no looks. But all of a sudden, here come Trip. Ricochet on the main roster, whooping Corbin's ass, high flying and doing all these flips and tricks and shit. And a nigga won. Now, Kofi, a clean win. Kofi came out there and basically let it know he was going to get the Viking Raiders back for taking out his homie Xavier. So, They went out there and had a match, a little squash match with a little local squad. And Kofi came out there with a kendo stick. Hit both of them niggas in the back till the kendo stick was broke. This ended up leading to a match with Eric and him. They had the match, and Eric was getting Kofi in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. Getting his ass together. But Kofi was able to bypass all of that and get the roll-up pin for a W. Child, I was like, look at Trip out here just giving us all of the feels. But it was that ending, baby. It was that ending that tore us all asunder. Okay? Listen, not all heroes wear capes. If you're Pat, you wear commentary headphones. Period. Period. He said, go and be free, my child. Now, Karrion Kross done come back and done staked his claim to Roman and that championship. We already know Drew is set to go up against Roman at Clash at the Castle. However they do this, it seems like one, Triple H is trying to fill this roster back out. And number two, them titles is going to get split back up. Everybody that's champion right now, with the exception of Bianca, probably will not be champion leading up into the next year. By next year, all of them titles are going to be dropped. I put money on it. Okay? But y'all, when I tell you that the work is being done, the work is being done, okay? He said Hunter is doing good and whatnot. But one thing that'll really make everything right for me is giving China her own induction into the Hall of Fame. I 100% agree. He owe that woman that. He owe that woman that. I forgot Charlotte ass could come back too. I think I would rather have Bianca go up against Charlotte at WrestleMania and then have her beat her. I almost forgot about Char. Almost. Have her beat her at WrestleMania because Charlotte always win at WrestleMania, right? And give
Charlotte's record at pay-per-views is fucking nuts.
Yeah, and like give Charlotte her ain't that be her first WrestleMania loss?
I think so.
Somebody in here should know. All right. It won't be? When did she lose that Mania? Oh, in that big match. In that big match with Becky, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, like, individual matches.
She didn't eat the pin.
But she still lost.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was a good match. That was fun. Heavy on China getting her own induction, period. I heard that Shotzi and Scarlett could be a team for the tournament. You know what? I would not mind Shotzi and Scarlett being a team. I also wouldn't mind Shotzi being a part of that faction with Karrion and Scarlett. They friends in real life anyway. That'll work. That will work.
They say Scarlett got spotters in the ring.
Who won in the Fatal 4-Way? Was it Bayley? That green two-piece was cute. I don't know the numbers, so it doesn't really matter to me about the numbers. The match is what I need to know. No, because she lost to Becky in the triple threat. That WrestleMania when the Hardy Blows returned. Oh, okay. This nigga said the Hardy Blows. Bianca lose. I'm the Battle Royal at Mania 34. What? What are you talking about? Okay. She lost 2 times in a triple threat at WrestleMania 33 and 35, but hasn't lost individually. Oh, I don't remember that Fatal 4-Way either. It had to be that match with her, Becky, Sasha, and Bayley, right? Wasn't all 4 of them in that match?
No, I don't remember.
If they do that, then Judgment Day away. Shit, it already did. But yes, Beyblade won it. It was a triple threat. It wasn't a Fatal 4-Way. Let me look it up. Mm. It was Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, and Nia. What? Bayley wasn't in that match. It was no. It was not an elimination match. Oh, yes, she was. It was Bayley, Nia, Sasha. It was Bayley, Nia, Sasha, and Charlotte. They were all in that match. Don is right. I can remember why I don't think that happened. I'm like, oh, that don't sound right. Yes, that Mania match was a fatal 4-Way. Who won it? It was Bayley. Bayley won that match. So Charlotte lost that one, and then she lost the big main event match at WrestleMania 35. Okay, we were just trying to figure out who lost what match. We was talking about Charlotte's matches that she lost at WrestleMania. Because I couldn't remember if she lost any. The bitch win almost all of them. So I had to ask. Oh, God. Okay. So it's some fun shit happening. Yeah, that's what we was just talking about. The Fatal 4-Way. WrestleMania 33. It was Nia, Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha. I didn't need to know how they was eliminated, babe. I could not remember. I mean, I don't even remember her being in that match either. Not to keep me awake. Me too. That was a long fucking time ago, child. I don't even remember Nia being in the match. She a non-motherfucking factor anyway. Ooh. I'm gonna just eat my chicken, child. Because I don't like that whole no way, so it don't matter to me. There's be going off, honey. She's not give a damn. Um, I just don't remember it. I just don't remember it. A lot of the WrestleManias I don't remember. There were some good matches in there. I just don't remember them. That one started had that peacock gear on, and I love that gear. It was green. She had a peacock feathered robe. And my favorite. Anyway, the world is changing, gents and ladies. Not throw her around. That was Smackdown time. Karrion Cross came back and shocked the whole world. I'm sure Twitter is about to go ape shit. Adam Cole and Undisputed Era done turned on Team Mutton Chops.
As they should.
Child, it's a new day. Okay, okay, getting. He was like, grow your hair out, honey. Let your flag fly. No, babe, they didn't. Um, I believe they were in one of the Carolinas. Aaliyah said they were in South Carolina. That was okay, but it wasn't like salty enough. But we made wings next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Biggie coming back, baby. He coming. They just gotta rehab him. They gotta rehab him.
The good thing is he didn't have to have surgery.
He didn't have to have surgery, but you know Triple H is gonna be very slow to bring Big E back in a massive capacity. Big E's got some work to do, but I'm so sure he's gonna put in the work. If he doesn't come back at Rumble, more than likely he'll be back sometime after that. They're not gonna put him in matches like Money in the Bank because he has risk of injury, but he will be back. Don said I got my Chipotle. Period. But what? He was at SummerSlam tryouts, and I was like, please come back. Yeah, he was there. So was Bianca. They had fucking Dwight Howard there cutting promos and shit. I said, I wish you bitches would. I wish you would. Don't bring his big, tall, lanky ass in there. It'd be just like having Omos, but none of the power. None of the power.
I will take that W.
I don't want to watch him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The peppers and onions wasn't sauteed. Ooh. Or that little country? Little crunchy? I don't like that. I can actually see Cole and Undisputed Era coming back to the WWE. Now that Hunter's at the helm. Well, baby, listen. Maybe they would be able to come back if they didn't sign 5-year contracts with Tony Khan.
Oh, no.
The contracts they signed with AEW are extensive for them to be all elite. So Cole got a long way to go. He ain't gonna be back till probably like 2026. Unless they let him out of his contract early, which Tony Khan petty as fuck. He ain't gonna do that. Y'all like Chipotle? Chipotle's okay. It's good when it's made right and they ain't got no food poisoning. Well, I hate that for you. That's the worst. Oh no, Chipotle. Chipotle gave me food poisoning. Oh. I prefer Qdoba. Qdoba don't never make their rice. I don't see how you eat Qdoba and they got crunchy rice. That rice don't be done. And if I can't go to Chipotle, I usually go to Moe's. Southwest Grill. Ain't nothing like a good Moe. Ain't nothing like a good Moe bowl. That nigga said Adam Coke signed a 5-year deal. Stop. 5 years, Eartha Kitt laughed stupid. That's what they signed. Chipotle is not nasty. Just because you don't like it don't mean it's nasty. It just means you don't like it. So, is this your tip for Starbucks? I fucking hate Starbucks. Hate it. Mikey Double don't ever have crunchy rice. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. It's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. I already have a long list of what you don't like. So hush. I like a lot of things. I mean, Starbucks is pretty much the extent of that list, Hiram. I've had Starbucks in a while, cutting sugar, so I wouldn't know. You can have Starbucks and not drink no sugar and not have sugar in your stuff. They got sweet and low. Equal. Sit up there looking like an old lady putting equal in your coffee. You never had Starbucks? Starbucks is trash. I don't like Starbucks. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is superior. I don't care what nobody say. And when you go to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, they make the donuts fresh that day. Early in the morning, when you go get that fresh batch, that be when they be fire. Then at the end of the day, they be giving you all the donuts so they can get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
You get a free bag of donuts, bitch. You go over there around 6:30. They giving you a whole bag of donuts, baby.
I remember the one time I had went to the one on University Circle on home from work, and I was just getting something to drink, but they was getting ready to close. They was closing up early, and they was like, "We trying to get rid of these donuts."
And you brought them donut holes home.
Mm-hmm. Give me that big ass 50. Give me that the 50 count box.
We're fucking them donuts up. Hiram, this how I know you ain't never seen nothing and you ain't never been nowhere. Cause you think somehow that Dunkin' Donuts make you classy. It's okay, you young, baby. You young. Starbucks is for basic bitches. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay?
But it should fit.
It's for basic bitches. And I said what I said. Except Kenny. She not a basic bitch because she my good sis. So except for Kenny, everybody else, y'all some basic bitches. Y'all don't turn the TV back on. It cut off.
Okay.
I think he did put it on something that was recording on the DVR.
You got up to do it on the damn box on the wrong.
I only go to Starbucks for their egg bites and strawberry drinks, minis, minus the cough medicine refreshers. Ooh,
Not the cough medicine refresher.
right? Dunkin' Donuts is the GOAT. I have to respectfully agree. Nope, not classy. Yes, Aaliyah, you have to embrace the truth. This is how you know you ain't never had nothing and you ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never seen nothing. You ain't never had nothing. So you don't know. So you don't know. It's okay. I understand. Dunkin's avocados toast are bomb. Listen, if I want to boil out $2 or $3 for a drink, mind your business. It's my insides getting tore up. You know what? You pay about $8. Sometimes 10 for a Venti or Grande. Okay.
That ain't sound right.
How much was my caramel macchiato in the large? It was like
$5.50.
$5.50. Oh, you put my medicine in here. Okay. So I gotta get to some of these comments. No, I don't. You were born yesterday. Damn. Oh, that hurt me, and it wasn't even about me. Tiff, what's your go-to drink at Dunkin' Donuts? Well, I always get a caramel macchiato. The flavor I usually get, obviously, is caramel. If I switch it up, it'll be the French vanilla. Yesterday, AJ bought me a macchiato. I had a French vanilla macchiato. Actually, it was brown sugar in it, right?
I can't remember. You put it online.
I don't know. I usually get a caramel or French vanilla macchiato. I usually get 2 pumps of liquid sugar in there, and if I'm feeling like I need a pick me up, I'll get an extra shot of espresso. Other than that, that's it. My other go-to drink, if I don't want to get the macchiato, I usually get a large. I got last time I was on there because I ordered mine online and I just have AJ go pick it up. So hold on, because I got the Dunkin' app on my phone. I don't play that bullshit. Heard on, heard on. Okay. Sir. I'm way too fun under pressure. I've been liking that brown sugar cream cold brew. If I get that, I get 2 pumps of liquid sugar in there, and that's it. Cause that cold brew is pretty fucking strong, and I like the way that brown sugar foam tastes. So I usually get that. I've had their lattes before, but I find that they're super super sugary, and I don't want a lot of sugar in my drinks. And I've had the refreshers before, and I feel like when there's a good balance of the sweetener in the refresher, it won't taste like the medicine, like one more of it said. But sometimes if they put too much of that flavor in there, it has an odd flavor to it. So I like a lot of things at Dunkin', but I'm gonna get that butter pecan iced coffee next time I go because I want to try that. And I just go easy on the sweetener because I don't need to consume a lot of sugar. I just go easy on the sweetener. Hold on. She said I just choked on my water. I'm not basic. You're basic, Cairo. Kayla says, so I'm basic. Okay, Kayla, I give you a little addendum. But Hyro seemed to think that because you drink at fucking Starbucks that make you classy. Bitch, it don't. Basic bitches go to fucking Starbucks. I'm not lying. You see them damn soccer moms and them fucking pill popping wives popping up at Starbucks yelling at niggas because they want their coffee. That shit don't happen at Dunkin' because there's some hood shit going down at Dunkin' Donuts. They don't play that bullshit. They're like, bitch, what you want? Come get this coffee, ho. Come get this coffee. Don't play with me. Don't play with me today, Miss Johnson. I'm not playing with you. The Dunkin' Donuts by my job is A1. The manager always give me free shit. He calls me Sundar, which is a beautiful beauty in Hindi, and always gives me free coffees and donuts. Tears, you always getting some, you know what? She get on my damn nerves. She be getting free coffee and shit. Ugh. You make me sick, child. Did y'all see the contract between Ant and the walking graffiti board is over? What? Oh, you talking about you talking about Kim and David. Is that his name? Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson. I'm sorry, child. They wasn't gonna last no way. So it don't really matter. I wasn't pressed about them being together, to be honest with you. Aaliyah, give me an example of me being basic besides Starbucks. You're the one who believes that Starbucks is fucking classy. Starbucks is for basic bitches. When pumpkin spice lattes come out, all the basic bitches come out like roaches, running to Starbucks to eat fucking pumpkin spice cakes, cake pops, fucking pumpkin spice lattes, hot cold brew coffee, foam. They pumpkin spice that shit up, and them basic hoes go in there and order that shit like a dumbass. If you go in there Starbucks, you a basic bitch, except for Kitty and Kayla. And I had Dunkin' Donuts. I like the glazed donut. And the donut with the pink icing and sprinkles. And the little breakfast wraps with the hash browns. It's right. Them hash browns get you together. When they fresh and hot. And them hash browns be seasoned, baby. They are seasoned, okay? Tell you I. That's my go-to drink too. That's so good. It's so good, but it give you a jolt. I usually get sleepy after I drink it for whatever reason. But when I wake up, now my husband don't like me to drink the macchiato too much. Now one time I did it, and every time I would get it, if I'm like in the car or we're going out and I get a caramel macchiato, oh, it's over. I'm acting a complete fool. I be cutting up.
You fucking wired.
And Gerard was like, nope. Like, I remember one time I had got the macchiatos like every week. I was ordering one, and I had one every week. I was fucking them bitches up, and I would always get an extra espresso because at that time my nephew Tay was still here and I wasn't sleeping, so I would get the extra espresso shot. And man, I used to be cutting up dry. Like, nope, cut it off. You're not getting no more coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not buying you shit. I'm like, what? I can't have no coffee. Like, no, I'm not fucking going to get it. So I will order it. And then nigga like, stop ordering this shit. Because I'd be cutting up. I will be cutting up. That new cake batter latte is good. I'm going to have to try that. Man, I used to love getting the iced caramel macchiato. Caffeine sensitive ass. Ooh, child. Yeah, I had one of those, Jamal. I've never had that. That's probably good. I have 2 go-to coffees. I do the iced caramel macchiato also. 3 pumps of caramel in either oat milk or almond milk. The other one is iced dark roast coffee with 3 pumps of caramel and either oat milk or almond milk with an extra shot of espresso. You gotta have an extra shot of espresso because it give you that extra jolt. What donuts do you recommend when ordering at Dunkin'? I'm basic as hell when it comes to donuts, especially at Dunkin', because I don't really like all of Dunkin's donuts. Like, they got that cornbread donut, and I'm not feeling that shit at all. I prefer the classic donuts, so I will always get sprinkles. And if I'm drinking coffee like that brown sugar cold brew coffee, and I don't want a lot of sweetness to go with my coffee, I will get an old fashioned. I know that sounds really, really old, but that's just what I like. Obviously I like a good glazed donut. I like the strawberry sprinkles, frosted donut with the sprinkles, and I love a good vanilla frosted donut with the sprinkles. I don't really like this, like anything specialty. Like, I really do like my donuts super basic. If I'm gonna get something like really cool, I'm going to Spud Nuts and get in my I still got donuts in the freezer, don't I? I'm going to Spud Nuts and get in my maple brown sugar bacon donuts. That's the only time I will splurge on donuts, is to go there and get them. They're all the way out in Berea, and they're some of the best donuts in the city. There's some other donut places here that have different types of donuts, but I just love that place because the donuts are cheap, but they're made every day, completely fresh, every single day. I love those fucking donuts. You don't eat spicy things or interesting things almost ever. Am I correct? Spice is something that I play around with every now and then. I might tinker, but I don't eat it on the regular. Now he getting hungry. So he said, stop, I'm getting hungry. I like a little bit of heat. I can take a little bit of chipotle peppers, cayenne. I like fresh jalapenos compared to cooked jalapenos. I do not like cooked jalapenos at all. I prefer them to be fresh, where when I bite into them, they still have that crunch and snap. I love poblano peppers, the really massive peppers with a little bit of heat. I do not like anything smaller than a serrano pepper. Anything that's tiny, habanero, ghost chilies, anything like that, hell fucking no. I don't like being uncomfortable when I eat. I want to be able to taste my food. And I feel like anything that's hotter than a serrano pepper is burning your asshole out. If it go in hot, it's damn sure coming out hot. All right. And I'm just not with that. I'm not about that life. But I do like some spice. I'm just not heavy on the spice, if that makes sense. Like what I said in the group chat of Quincy, I love that man. He's a mess. I like the bacon, egg, and cheese wake up wraps also. I've never gotten any of the wraps at Dunkin'. I should, but I've never gotten them. I've gotten their egg McMuffins, their egg muffin sandwiches. But the only thing I hate about Dunkin' is I don't like their eggs. Their eggs taste watery to me. They don't have no flavor and they're very rubbery. And I don't like that. It lends to the idea that they boil their eggs in a bag. And I don't like that shit at all. So I tend to steer clear of their egg based breakfast sandwiches. Their sausage is okay, but and their bacon is okay. It's questionable, but it's okay. But other than that, I don't eat their breakfast stuff. But I might try the wraps if the egg is cooked right. Because if it tastes like water and it's rubbery and shit, I'm not fucking eating that. I don't like that. Hey, Aaron, I'm getting hungry. Butter pecan was your vibe. I gotta try it. I love butter pecan. I love it. I'm sorry, I'm getting late. Have y'all ever had Krispy Kreme? Absolutely. This hoe said, was it crispy? I'm gonna punch you in your throat, Kenny. It's gonna be skippity paps. I'm not playing with you. Basic bitches and Karens go to Starbucks. This hoe said, was it crispy? I'm gonna slap her. I'm gonna slap her. Starbucks is where the Karens be at. No shade. No, it was not crispy. That video live in my head rent free along with old girl when she said do squirrels nest. Excuse me? I saw this TikTok this girl did about their relationship and she hit the nail on the head. What was TikTok? What did it say? But I have to stop drinking coffee for a while. The reason I started going to Starbucks because all the kids years would walk around with them drinks in fancy cups trying to look popular. Child, you can go on Etsy and get a cup made with the Starbucks logo on it.
They look way better than that shit.
And it looked better than, and Starbucks put out decent looking cups, but the ones the girls custom make on Etsy will get you together. I got a Starbucks cup, but don't done now Starbucks go in my cup. Not now. I'm getting y'all comments real late, honey. Hold on. I'm going through them. Said, fuck the Starbucks for a minute. In high school, I was taking the metal cups with the lid with a mixed drink in it. Girl. She said a lot, but the basis was Kim is a relationship girl and falls in love with every person she gets with. Kanye and Pete Davidson are two sides of the same coin. Well, the only difference is Pete Davidson crazy ain't outwardly exposed for everybody to see, and Kanye, well, I don't think Kanye crazy. I just think he just a little disturbed is the best way to explain it. At least that's how I explain it. I mean, the man they like he's an artist, and I'm like I think that's a big excuse for him to be able to act the way that he does, and I think that's not fair. But y'all live your life. I just ordered me an iced caramel macchiato. I don't know why that make you feel like you're so classy because you got an iced caramel macchiato. It's a drink, honey. Class don't come from the drink. Caramel. He call it caramel. Caramel. Oh, dang. Sorry, Kenny. I love the pumpkin muffin and munchkins and from Dunkin'. I've tried the pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin' and Starbucks, and they're both goods. But I like the Starbucks one a little bit more. I don't really care for Starbucks at all. I think it's overpriced and it's unnecessarily overpriced. The only time I go to Starbucks is to get a strawberry inside lemonade. They say Starbucks lemonade be hitting, but I ain't never been there for their lemonades and none of that. Kim just seemed like the type to be that's scared to be alone. Well, that's an accurate description too. It's very possible. Lock and Key, if you watch the show, drops Wednesday. I've never watched Lock and Key. Okay. I think I'm finally getting to the bottom. Y'all ever had the strawberry lemonade from Wendy's? Baby. I will advocate for Wendy's lemonade over anybody's. They lemonade is hitting on all cylinders, okay? Love it. Will fight it. Defend it all day. Yes, Brandy is so good. I love the vanilla and strawberry frosting donuts from Dunkin' too. Child, the first time I had one from Wendy's, I had a 5-second orgasm in my mouth and been in love ever since. This Brandy girl. Once you get me started, you can't get me to stop. I was talking to Hiram at the time of this comment you just read. Okay. She gives a whole new meaning to a hot ass, don't it? If you don't shut up. I like spicy foods, but I always regret it. I had the haunted ghost pepper pocky chips, and I had a scuttlebutt for 3 days. Straight fire ass. Nah, I'm not doing that, baby. Ooh, I do love me some good bacon and egg cheese wake up wraps. I prefer Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks, as you should. Didn't Kim say she initially wanted to get with Pete just to fuck him? Sex is amazing, and good sex will make a nigga fuck your credit. But sex gets played out when you have nothing else in common. I think Pete was just a good rebound, and he seems to be the go-to rebound for a lot of people. Something about Wendy's lemonades always do it for me. The strawberry lemonade from Popeyes is a vibe also. So is the frozen lemonade. We ain't got frozen lemonade at our Popeyes.
They just did it for that I don't know meal shit that they promoting.
I don't know.
It's a meal. It's literally Popeyes has a meal called the IDK meal. It's called the I don't know meal. That comes with the chicken sandwich and the frozen strawberry lemonade. It's like $6.
Okay. I haven't been in the Popeyes in a minute.
The only reason why I know they keep running the goddamn commercial. And when they run the commercial, Daystorm and old girl is in the commercial.
His girlfriend?
No, that's girlfriend. The one who did the one girl who did the video when Melvin was playing Drake.
He said, "I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm gone. I can't take it no more.
I gave you a blanket.
I'm walking out the door." Lena, it was Lena, because she married that dude with the real light eyes and shit.
Leanne, that's her name.
Leanne.
Yeah.
They doing commercials now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Commercial.
All right, then. Wendy's nuggets be hitting different lately. Nah, I'll never stop. I'll never eat a hot ass chip. Like Cheetos is okay, but them Pocky chips, I don't want it. Child. I haven't had Popeyes or KFC for a while, but my go-to for fried chicken nowadays is Jollibee. Well, we ain't got Jollibee here in the Northwest. Or the Northeast. They ain't got it here in the Northeast. My bad. We don't have Jollibee. The only people we got, only thing we got is motherfucking KFC and Popeyes. As Don like to call KFC is wet chicken.
Yes.
That's all we got. Popeye's chicken don't be wet and it be in a box.
I'm gonna need KFC.
But KFC chicken steam when it come out the damn fryer, so all the skin fall off and it's wet. I bet he feels stupid as hell getting them kids' names tatted. He tattooed that girl's kids on his body.
Stupid ass.
You gotta be lying to me. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Oh, we got Bojangles is good, okay? But we ain't got Bojangles here.
Oh man, look here, we get Bojangles up here. I'm gonna die of high cholesterol and all kinds of shit.
Oh my god, I fucking love Bojangles. But you know one thing that pissed me off? They took away my sweet potato pie, and I was very upset by that. I was pissed. I acknowledge Wendy for them triple patty burgers because they be the bomb. You know what? I cannot eat Wendy's burgers. I used to be able to eat Wendy's burgers, but I cannot eat them burgers. I usually get a chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I really have to have a taste for a burger from Wendy's. And there's only one that I like, and that's that cheddar cheese burger that they have with the cheddar bun. Anything other than that, I do not eat from Wendy's because I don't like the chickens. I don't like the burgers, but I love their chicken sandwich. That Asiago chicken sandwich, the spicy one, and I will always advocate for a salad from Wendy's because it gets you together. Okay, I usually get the salad and give me a 10-piece nugget so I can have me some extra nuggets in my salad. And I like it to be crispy when I'm trying to be healthy. I tell them to give me extra chicken with my grill. Give me grilled chicken, but give me extra. You know what I'm saying? Is Bojangles still a thing? Yes, ma'am. Bojangles get you together. And we no longer have Long John Silver's here. Facts, we don't have Long John Silver. Well, we got one. It's on Broadview, and it's a Taco Bell and Long John Silver's combined. That's the only Long John Silver's we got. Oh no, there's one on Brook Park, right? Right next to McDonald's. Think what I'm talking about, Jared. Because they turned that Pizza Hut right there into a check cashing place. Is it a check cashing or like an auto parts place or something like that? But it's a long john. It's over there by GFS. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We ain't got no churches here. Churches is inaccurate. We gotta drive a whole ass hour to get to churches, and I'm just not about that life. When Malcolm likes to take a break from veganism, his cheat meal. Okay, Malcolm, I fucks with you. We don't have Jollibee in the Northeast either, baby. We don't have Jollibee. I've been wanting to try Jollibee, but they don't want to put no Jollies here. They don't love us. I love Chicken Express. I don't know what the hell that is, baby. We ain't got that. We ain't got no Chicken Express in the Northeast. We ain't got that.
Jollibee. We ain't got no damn Bojangles. Ain't got no fucking Whataburger. They gotta go all the way down in Florida to get Whataburger. That is ridiculous.
John's very upset by that. He loved Whataburger. Yes, he did. He tatted them kids' names, the Shade Room or whichever one posted it.
Best believe we going in
stupid.
One of the first places I'm going.
That is so fucking stupid. It's Popeyes, and his favorite cheat meal is Popeyes. He had a frozen lemonade one night, and I drank his whole shit. Oh, Tears, you ain't shit. Drink that man's cheat meal like that. Let me go find it. Girl, yes, he did that dumb shit. I can't. Just get a single. I don't like the singles. I do not like them, Don. I have tried. I think it is the way, it's the texture of the meat and the way that it just don't taste right to me.
Come on.
I don't like it on Wendy's burgers.
Oh, no.
I don't like it. Wendy's burgers sit in your throat and don't move until 24 hours later. Good God. How are you alive? Bojangles is that name after the famous tap dancer? Is it black owned? Because if it's not, that shit sound racist as fuck. In the beginning, Bojangles was a black-owned restaurant. However, I don't think any fast food place like that is black-owned. Like Popeyes isn't black-owned either. And it more than likely was when it was started, but it's not black-owned. But Bojangles is a restaurant, but it ain't no damn Sambo-style restaurant. They just call it Bojangles. It's just called Bojangles. And it's not named after nobody. It's just called Bojangles. But they got some good chicken. They got the spicy and mild chicken. And they had these blueberry biscuits with icing on them that make you want to slap your mama. Okay? Bojangles chicken got a spice that you just cannot. You just cannot replicate. Okay?
I need it.
The cherries. How much are they? Oh, that's a big hit, baby. That's a big hit.
Same price my 11s cost when you got me them black and red ones you got me for Christmas a couple years ago.
What? Everything okay, Donnie? Not sit in your throat. Child, she said sit in your throat. Yeah, P has several Kim tattoos, and he tatted her kids on him. That don't even make sense. That's so fucking stupid.
That's Connery.
All P gonna do is cover them names up with another tattoo. Oh, he gonna look like he got scribble scrabble all over him, just like fucking Eric. Eric looked like somebody took a pen and was drawing on him today. His tattoos are fading. They don't look good. They look disgusting.
You gotta get them touched up again.
They look like scribble scrabble. I'm like, you look like one of your kids was playing tic-tac-toe on your chest when you came out there. Nah, whatever. Whataburger slaps, especially that patty melt. I haven't had the patty melt. I usually go over there and get the Whataburger, the basic Whataburger, and then I get my toppings, I get my fries, and I'm out. He covered Ariana's tattoos with Kim. Nah, I'm playing. I don't know that for sure, but imagine.
Hell no.
Tears of that sea, honey, okay? I said, okay, I'm going to look at it. Jollibee is good. I love their spaghetti and pineapple pies. They got pineapple pie?
What's this not good hell?
What? Their chicken is crunchy and good. Hopefully, y'all get one soon in the Northeast. Baby, they ain't got none here. They don't like us.
Yeah, restaurants like that need to stay down south. They're bringing my hair, gonna fuck it up.
It won't be messed up in the beginning, but it will be after it come a while. Like Sonic.
That's why I'm saying they need to stay where it's at.
I ordered something from Wendy's last time. My food wasn't even hot. It was cold. I don't mess with Wendy's anymore after that. Turn up the music. Turn down the lights. Chickens are crunchy. I know what you meant, more, bitch. Don't worry. So I'll be going to the other one. Say your mom told you some disturbing news, so I'll be going to the other one. I used to love Wendy's. I don't know if it's because I'm older, but it don't taste the same, so I don't eat the burgers or chicken sandwiches anymore. I can't remember the last time I ate one. Oof. I feel that way about McDonald's. That macaroni is bomb. Yes, it is, Don. Tell them.
Sorry.
Oh, you didn't get to see Carrion. Yeah. But how Tears feel about Wendy's is the same way I feel about McDonald's. McDonald's, every time I eat it, it sinks like a stone in my stomach. I absolutely detest it, and I refuse to eat there. I can eat the fries with no issues, but the fucking burgers and shit, nah, I'm good. But I do like the fries and the chocolate frosties. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you when I get on. Julio made me Popio, and I might hit your phone up with that bye. Listen my da. Listen that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these bitches and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I once did the heartbreak change me, baby, but look at where I ended up. I'm open already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring.
Smooth with a rhyme, 5 years plus doing musical grind. Hip hop and beautiful grind. I compose unusual lines. I'll talk with a 9 like 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me demonstrate. They need lift spot. This one elevates, they act stiff part. This one penetrates. Like heavyweight. Musical grind. Beautiful grind. Heavyweight. Usual 9. Like heavyweight. London, I wander my jeans and my conjurer. North, east, south and west, I'm a wanderer. Think before I move, I'm a ponderer. Impose my will and I'm all, I'm a conqueror. War me, better off death for the opera. Couldn't see my steps with binoculars. Till I'm prosperous, no to react.
Okay. Child, I had to go seek a righteous. Had to use the facilities, all right? Okay.
Oh, that's that James Paul on Level Up.
This nigga said this don't feel short. I hate you. So you're gonna go to Mania in Philly? I don't know. I have to talk to Jared. I might. That's gonna be hell. Oh, I could just feel the hell of the night. I'm only gonna go to one night if I go. I can't do two. I can't do it. Plus, my big ass gotta have some room. I got a big ass. Okay, I gotta be able to sit down. I can't be squeezing my ass next to somebody and then they get to complaining and shit. Cause then I get kicked out and be fighting. I don't want to fight. Well, I do. Cause I ain't fought in a minute. But if I break a nail, all hell gonna break loose. McDonald's ain't the same as well. Bring back the chicken wraps, parfait yogurts, and mushroom sis burgers. Don't nobody want some drenched barbecue McTerry burger. They took away the parfait yogurts? Oh, fuck you, McDonald's. Shit. Fuck them. I'll make my own parfait yogurts. What's your favorite Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie? Really? I like The Scorpion King, but I also like Jumanji, and I like Criminal Intelligence, and he was pretty decent in the Fast and Furious films. So there you go. Hope that helps.
Fuck everybody up. Be cool.
I miss getting a McFlurry from McDonald's. They punk asses act like they don't want to fix the ice cream machine. Oh, I still eat McDonald's. Baby, I can't. I be wanting the Big Mac so bad too, but it just sinks in my stomach. Like a stone. I used to eat their cheeseburgers over anybody's, but I don't even go there no more. I might have to go back because they McDoubles are cheaper than Burger King's double cheeseburgers. But shit.
McDonald's, they ain't cheaper than the one on Vine because I think that was privately owned.
The McDoubles is like $2 or $3.
That one is privately owned, so their prices is a little different from everybody else. It's not a franchise of McDonald's.
There might be a Carol's McDonald's. Because Carol's own a couple of different franchises of fast food restaurants. I love McDonald's hot cakes and biscuits. McDonald's is like a cheat meal. I feel like I'm going to die every time I eat it. I can't do it. I like his movies. The Faster, the Gridiron Gang, the Rundown, especially that monkey scene still takes me the fuck out. I do like the Rundown, but Gridiron Gang is okay. Definitely tip. Like McDonald's got a good menu, but it just don't taste the same. Like child, it takes 15 to 20 minutes to break down a simple cheeseburger from the mouth to the throat. Oh, Faster. Okay. What were your thoughts on Logan Paul at SummerSlam? He did great. Have no issues. He did great. This don't feel so short. Listen, I had to go to the bathroom. Okay? Now, if your ass was gonna help me get to the bathroom and come back, I would have came back faster. But I had to pee. I take some water pills. I had to go to the toilet. I said she was all in my business, sir. Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny at Mania, probably not. That's what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna do if I go. I'm only going there one night. I can't do both. Be right back. Gonna hop in the shower. Okay. I'll probably go to Mania in Philly. It's not too far from me. Night one is usually the fire night, but every year is different. Let me see what these tickets looking like. I'll go to night one. Philly's 6 hours from us. Or is it 2? How far is Philly?
Not more than that.
Hey Google, how far is Philly from Cleveland? This is the top result. Ooh, you whore.
What?
It didn't tell me. Skunk ass bitch. Just sat there talking about this the top result. Bitch, I can see that. But it don't say how far it is away from me. It's 6 hours. It's 6 hours and 45 minutes. Not book it on 2K. Is it bad that I want to say The Game Plan is one of my favorite rock movies? No regrets. No. The Game Plan is okay.
Yeah, my favorite rock movie is Be Cool.
Be Cool is funny. I love Be Cool. Which title will Roman lose first? I don't know, babe. To me, it seems like whichever one they decide to drop. Don't know. Game Plan is good. What about the movie Skyscraper? Oh, the movie where he had that the prosthetic leg.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it.
I've seen parts of it. So I didn't get to see it from the beginning. The part that I came in on was towards the end, where he and his wife, like he had to save his wife, had this. I want to spoil it. So I've seen it. It is a good film. Skyscraper was good. I forgot about it. That's why I didn't bring it up. Book it on 2K. I'm going to the Mania in Hollywood. Oh, girl, live your best life. Oh, and the Rampage movie with The Rock and that giant gorilla. I've never seen that movie. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. What's your favorite tag team of all time? Really? I don't really know. Really? Favorite tag team of all time was the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. The Usos. Wow. Like, I don't know. Jumanji is my favorite. As far as animated, I like Moana. I forgot he was in Moana, but I do love that movie, Moana. But he's not the focal point, so that's probably why I didn't include it. But Moana is a good film. I love that movie. The songs in there are dope, too. I be in here jamming with Moana. Matter of fact, I'm going to watch Moana tonight. Put my Disney Plus up. Put that shit to work. Skyscraper was good. I saw that in the theaters. It was IMAX. It was bumping in there. Oh, that shit probably was trippy as fuck. What's your favorite gimmick match? I like last man standing matches. I like extreme rules matches within reason. I don't need a lot of blood. I do like those kinds of matches. I like stipulation matches where it makes things a little bit more difficult for you to win. And I love a good Falls Count Anywhere match or a street fight. I do love those types of matches. I do wonder though, whenever Roman does lose the titles, I'm sure he'll take a break. And when he comes back, I wonder what his character will be. I wonder that too. I would imagine he would be another version of his current character. If he was to go face, he just wouldn't be as cruel, if that makes sense. Because I don't think Roman wants to go back to the character he had before. But if he was to go and be like an anti-hero type of character, he would still be Roman that we see now, but he just wouldn't be as cruel with it. You know what I'm saying? But The Rock wasn't my favorite character in Rampage. The Gorilla stole the show for me. All right, I'm going to take a shower for real. Go ahead. I love Elimination Chamber. Oh, yeah, Elimination Chamber is fun. I do love a good Elimination Chamber. Not going to lie. Happy Sudsing. Tiff, do you have a favorite Disney princess? Ooh, favorite Disney princess. Tiana was my favorite Disney princess when she came out. Before that, my favorite Disney princess was Mulan. They included her as a princess, and Mulan was one of my favorite movies for a very long time. The older princesses, I liked Snow White. Snow White was just Snow White just resonated with me, and I just like Snow White. Of all of the Disney princesses now, like Anna and Elsa are like more my speed. I love Anna and Elsa. I like Merida. I like Tiana. I like Moana. I think Moana probably of all of those girls is just the best of the best. I like Princess Jasmine because when Princess Jasmine was around, she was very unique compared to the other princesses. She was strong. She had a way of speaking. She was just a good princess for her culture and for the story that they told. I like Princess Aurora too, Don. I thought she was great. Roman is never going to be a face anymore. So there's a difference between a face and an anti-hero. We all know how WWE operates when it comes to faces and anti-heroes, but with he can't be a heel forever. It wouldn't make sense. And quite frankly, he's been a heel for 2 years. At some point, he's got to change. And it's not like him being a heel is the worst. Him being a face is the worst thing ever. So you'll get over it. Is my point. Mine is The Little Mermaid. I don't like The Little Mermaid.
I hate that damn movie.
Everybody loves that movie, and I absolutely detest it. I don't like it. She was sharing good. Tiana. Did you guys watch the Ric Flair last match? No. I was not going to pay to watch Ric Flair
Possibly die in the ring.
Correct. I wasn't going to do that. Sorry. But I hear he had the kind of match people expected. Let's put it that way. My sister loves Tiana. She got a Princess and the Frog tattoo. Oh, that's cute. Flair can go to hell. I ain't say all that, but I mean, I just didn't care. I mean, he had already had his last match, in my opinion, when he went to WrestleMania and was going up against Michaels. So that was his last match. I felt like there was no need to do a last match. He already had one. And it was like one of the biggest matches. It's still regarded one of the best.
Match.
Yeah, it was a tag match, and it was his last match. They tried to make it like a whole storyline and shit with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, and Andrade was his partner. And I was just like, it's just doing too much. Like, they literally had him get beat up, blood coming out of his forehead. I'm just like, this is just ridiculous. What's the worst Halloween candy? Are you all right? Because you seem to be all
Candy
over the
corn.
place with your questions. But candy corn is the worst Halloween candy. Follow that up with popcorn balls. I will hear nothing of the sort. Fuck you and your pop.
No, we will
Fuck
not.
them popcorn
No,
balls.
we will have no popcorn ball slander.
Fuck them popcorn balls. The
Absolutely
things was
not.
nasty.
Absolutely not.
They were
We're not
nasty.
gonna do that.
They're gross.
Hell no.
They're gross. Popcorn balls are disgusting. I will hear nothing other than they're disgusting.
You're not gonna disrespect me and my grandmama like that. You will do no such thing.
Popcorn balls are nasty. I'm sorry, Grandma, but they nasty. Love Mulan. Still watch them on Freeform every weekend. But for Disney princesses, I will have to say Moana. She is pretty unique. Go rough on the ground without a shoe, without shoes. Candy corn. I agree. I love Reese's cups. I think he said the worst Halloween candy, not what you liked. I haven't seen the Little Mermaid movie in entirety, and I probably never will, to be honest.
It didn't work.
What's your favorite submission finisher? It's Shotzi's. I think it's called the Cattle Prod. Don, what's the name of Shotzi's finisher that she uses? I don't know. Rico might be asleep, but I don't remember the name of it. But I use it in 2K, and that is my favorite submission finisher. But I don't know. I can't say the name. I know it's cattle something. Cattle, is it cattle castration? Something. I don't know what it is. Somebody can tell me. I also love Pocahontas. I don't like Pocahontas after I figured out who Pocahontas really was and what the colonizers did to her.
Yeah.
So I don't support Pocahontas at all. The character itself wasn't bad, but you know, I think Princess and the Frog is overhyped. I think he's smoking dick. That's what I think. I think he's smoking dick. Cattle mutilation. That's what it's called. Thank you. Because I couldn't figure out what it was. I was calling it everything but what it was. It's the cattle mutilation. I like that submission finisher because of how it's applied. It just looked like it's so fucking painful, and I wish they would let her use it. But maybe if Trip is there, they might let her use it again. But it's such a dope move. It's so good. Yeah, I think he's smoking dick, Jane. I really do. I really wish he would stop. Like, get off of that. Get off of that. Don't do that no more. Hold on. I think I got the perfect video for you. Like, don't do that no more. Don't do that shit no more. You feel me? Like, don't do that. No, I don't have it uploaded. I would upload it. But if I did, I would have put that shit in here. He said good because I can't think right now. Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels. I believe Bret Hart's name does not have an E in it, and he has another T behind his name. However, if I had to choose between the two, I would pick Shawn Michaels, purely for entertainment value. Both men are excellent wrestlers. We all know Bret Michaels is a technician. We all know that. But if we're going for an X factor, to me, Bret Hart isn't as exciting as Shawn Michaels was, whether he be heel or face. He just had a personality that would draw you to him. He still does, even in his old age. I would like to create my own Disney princess character one day. Yes. What are popcorn balls? Really? You don't know what popcorn balls are? A popcorn ball is obviously it's popcorn, oil, sugar, corn syrup, and salt. You mix everything together, you pop the popcorn, and then you add in some dark syrup and sugar, and then you take a glove, spray your hand with oil, and you press it into a ball and put it on a cookie sheet. You can make popcorn balls with pretty much anything. If you want to make a caramel popcorn ball, you can. They make popcorn balls with marshmallows. You can make popcorn balls with anything. Most traditional popcorn balls, though, are made with corn syrup, and they're all stuck together, and they look like these rock hard fucking baseballs. And back in the day when we used to go trick or treating, fucking crazy people with high razors in them.
They used to make me mad because they would always give us popcorn balls, but I could never keep those. I have to like what? I wouldn't even let the bitches stay in my bag. Like as soon as they put it in,
throw them in the trash.
Get to the wall in the house and shit in the garbage.
Because that's what they would do. So hold on, I'll show you what they look like. Since you don't know what a popcorn ball is. By the way, Roman has new shirts. Tribal Chief is my daddy and acknowledge your daddy. Those are his new t-shirts. I'm going to get one. To support the Tribal Chief. Mind your business. You got to support Nino Brown and his future endeavors. That's a popcorn ball. They usually come in a clear wrapper and they're gross. They taste like sugar and popcorn. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're disgusting.
Are they great? No.
They're disgusting. They're still good. They are not. They are not.
But it's more so like it's more so like what Wordwood Jr. said about the chocolate taco. I like it for nostalgia purposes because it reminds me of my grandma.
I don't like fucking chocolate tacos either. I didn't like them like that. I was surprised they discontinued them, but I didn't give a shit about Choco Tacos. When the last time they didn't even sell Choco Tacos by the box in the store? You had to get the Choco Tacos off of the ice cream truck.
They actually just put them in the store where you could get them because Klondike started making them.
Fuck them and they Choco Tacos. Shit. What's the best wrestling video game of all? Are you serious? Really? Smackdown versus Raw 2011. I will always say that. I will stand by that on any hill. It just seems like your questions are extremely random and out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that story. I think it's the cattle mutilation. Leah got me. Because he can't think right now. He is high. I want Shotzi to do it again, but that's because I want it back on my screen. Appreciate you. Rocker Austin. That is not a fair comparison, so I'm not going to choose between either of them. I like them both for different reasons, and neither of them is because of for their wrestling. So I'm not going to choose between the two. What's your favorite Pixar animated movie? Y'all are really random today, but I will let you stay in your randomness. It seems like y'all want to talk. So Pixar movies are actually one of my those are my favorite films. I prefer Pixar to all Disney movies. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And even though Pixar is a part of Disney, the Disney original films suck compared to the Pixar films that they have out.
Don't say what I think you're going to say, but bust you in your forehead.
What you think I'm finna say?
If you don't say anything other than Meet the Robinsons, I'm going to bust you in your forehead.
Meet the Robinsons is a Pixar film, is it not?
Yeah. That's your favorite one. If you say anything other than that, we fight.
Why the fuck I can't say something else is my favorite over Meet the Robinsons?
Because you always say Meet the Robinsons was your favorite one.
It's one of my favorites. I ain't gonna bust me. I wish you would bust me in my forehead.
Right in the noggin.
I will beat your ass in here. Like, what the fuck you mean you gonna bust me in my forehead? Excuse you?
Oh, shit.
I wish you would.
That's fun.
I will slap the black off your ass.
It's gonna take a lot of slapping. Well,
prepare yourself.
Nope.
Yes. I actually have a lot of favorites, but he is right. I do. That is one of my favorites, if not my favorite Pixar film, is Meet the Robinsons, and I love it for different reasons. But wait, Meet the Robinsons. I don't think Meet the Robinsons is Pixar.
Yeah, I believe it is.
I don't think it is, Jared. Hold on. I'm American made, but I'm not a Chevrolet. My mama told me long. Wait a minute. My mama told me long from right. I was born in the South. Sometimes I have a big mouth. When I see something that I don't like. It's a Disney film.
Oh.
I gotta sing it.
Oh, well, Pixar, here comes.
Ha! I was right. Kiss my ass, Jared. Anyway, Meet the Robinsons is not a Pixar film. Douche. Anyways, sir, my favorite Pixar film is it's a couple. So I liked the first Cars. But out of the last set of films that have come out, Coco most definitely is one of my favorites. I like Encanto, but Encanto to me was not better than Coco. Coco was a better film overall, story wise. It was a better movie.
Hell, I think Turning Red was better than Encanto.
I love Turning Red as well. I thought Turning Red was a beautifully crafted film. But my favorite Pixar film is still Inside Out. When Inside Out came out and I watched it, I thought it was so beautifully done. It was the perfect way to explain depression to a child. And I just thought that was just so smart and expertly executed. I love that film to this day, and it's one of my favorites. And I just really love that movie. The Incredibles was one of my favorite Pixar films as well. I love The Incredibles. I thought it was such a different take on superheroes, and I just loved it. I loved that movie. It was one movie that I would watch over and over and over again, and I never ever got tired of it. I loved it. Still love it to this day, and I still haven't seen the second one. And it's sitting up there, and I have not watched it.
That's a bust you in the forehead qualification. Because I've seen the second one 3 times already.
Haven't watched it. And I like Ratatouille too. Ratatouille is a cute movie. I love Ratatouille. So I like a lot of the Pixar films. I don't like Planes. I don't like Planes 1 or 2. I don't like either one of them.
Second one?
Yeah, and I love Toy Story. Toy Story was dope, but I haven't seen Toy Story 4. I've only seen Toy Story 3. I haven't seen the 4th one where they met up with Bo Peep and shit again. Up is one of my favorite films. I love WALL-E. WALL-E is fucking amazing. I love that. I love that movie. I thought Zootopia was a Pixar film, but it's just a Disney movie. Disney. But and that's another movie that's really good. That was a good way to explain prejudice and racism to kids as well. I just thought that was expertly done as well. And it's a very, very, very underrated movie. Zootopia is good. It's very, very good. Stop doing that. So stop doing that. Right? I couldn't find the video. I couldn't find it. I think the PTO page is one of the most painful finishers I've ever seen. We wasn't getting no popcorn balls out here in Seattle. Baby, that's what they gave us in here in the Northeast, okay? That's what they gave us.
You got other stuff, but they sold you your popcorn ball in a minute.
Monster University, to answer the question, Brandy, I don't like Monster University. I like, wait, what's the other one called?
Oh, Monsters Inc.?
I like Monsters Inc., but I don't like Monster University. I don't want to know about your life before you became one of the top monsters. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about none of that shit. None of it. Toy Story is the best Pixar movie. It's cute. Mine is Toy Story, Inside Out, Up. I agree. DreamWorks is better. I like DreamWorks films, but I don't think they're better than Pixar. Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hogan.
Neither.
I don't care for either one of them racist bitches. So, but the best one is The Incredibles. Meet the Robinsons is Pixar. No, it is not. I'm looking at it. It's a Disney film. It is a Disney film. I am looking right at it. It's a Disney film. Also, Ratatouille. I love the way they all have a message in the movies. What is your favorite Disney Channel original movie? Oh, I will never tell you that because I was not a Disney kid. I watched Nickelodeon as a kid and Cartoon Network. Did not watch Disney, didn't care for it, still don't. I don't like Disney films. I think they're cheesy and corny. I absolutely detest High School Musical and everything about it. I will never, ever, ever say that that movie was worth any time. I did not like Hannah Montana. I detested the fucking Cheetah Girls. I don't like them hoes. The only person in the group I cared for was Raven. I don't like I didn't like Camp Rock. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It should be up here, right? Yeah, I don't like zombies. I don't like the Descendants. I don't like none of High School Musical. I don't like none of them. Oh, Planes was a Disney movie. It wasn't a Pixar movie.
Still sucks.
It was still terrible. I ain't like none of them shows. I ain't like none of the Disney Channel original movies. Only one okay, that's not true. I take that back. That's not true. I did like Xenon. I did watch that. Girl of the 21st Century. I watched that. And I watched Hocus Pocus. Anything other than that?
What's the name? I can't remember if that was a movie or not.
Like Halloween Town, the fucking zombies, the Descendants,
did they make what?
The Kim Possible movie, Freaky Friday. I ain't like none of that shit. Nope. I ain't like none of that. How to Build a Better Boy. Wow. Okay. And that's why, because it was corny. Like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Look at Coco. I just didn't like Inside Out always get me in my emotions, specifically when Riley told her feelings to her parents. The third Toy Story always makes me cry. I haven't seen Toy Story 4 either because I got emotional after the third one. The fact that they took so long to animate the second Incredibles movie is something I respect just because it's so detailed. I feel like it didn't have to take that damn long. I remember when they had the game Ratatouille. They had a game for Ratatouille? Same. I prefer Monsters Inc. over Monsters University. Sky High. Okay, yeah, I remember Sky High. But it wasn't... I thought Sky High came out in theaters.
Sky High did come out in theaters.
I ain't like none of that shit. Halloween Town, Cheetah Girls, Jump In, High School Musical 2. Fuck them motherfucking movies. I ain't like that shit. Nah, I did like Wendy Wu.
Right.
I did fuck with Wendy Wu. I fucks with that.
Like, what Wendy Wu? This is original Disney movie?
Yeah. You and I watched that one together.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that one. It's only a couple, but the ones that's like highly popular and the ones that look like they suck eggs, yeah, I don't like none of that shit.
I remember Twitches.
I didn't like Twitches. I didn't like none of the Twitches. The Proud Family movie I just didn't watch.
Yeah.
So I don't know nothing about it because I ain't never seen it. Anyway, let me get to y'all comments. Do you like Brave? Yeah. I just said Merida is one of my favorite Disney princesses.
There's more due.
I didn't watch the Z3 Xenon movie, but I did like Xenon Girl of the 21st Century. I did like that. Do you know did you know that when the animators from The Prince of Egypt would mess up, they would get sent to animate Shrek? What? How you get sent to animate Shrek, and Shrek one of the biggest movies? Wow, that was the punishment? Bet your ass hate that shit now. High Music is a classic movie. You mean High School Musical? Because I don't know about no high music. I don't know about that, baby. And you're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I used to have Cheetah Girls on repeat.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. What the Decadence isn't such a good movie. You mean The Descendants? I don't like The Descendants either. Damn, all those movies minus Zombies and Descendants you mentioned was my childhood movies. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel bad for you. I really do. I seen the second Z9, but I didn't see the first. Damn, Wendy was
Wendy, I've seen Wendy in a lot of these damn
right. She was a young
movies.
Disney kid.
A lot of these, right.
Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Wow. I remember her. She was in a lot of movies too. Ooh, there's some old ass ones. Them from our childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Triple H was on Logan Paul podcast saying that he regrets not having an Iron Man match with The Rock at Mania 220, I believe. Who do you think would have won? Probably Triple H. At that point, Triple H was the only guy to win anything. So it probably would have been him. I remember Don't Look Under the Bed. I ain't like that movie either.
I remember Johnny Tsunami. I didn't like that.
Smart House. I remember Smart House. I thought Smart House came out in theaters though. Oh, that's weird as fuck. I love Hocus Pocus. My date with the president's daughter.
Oh, look at James Avery.
I don't like it. You're suspecting my childhood. Child, I don't care. 2000. At Mania 2000. In the 2000, the WrestleMania from 2000. I still say Triple H. I mostly watch That's So Raven. Famous Jet Jackson. I know who Famous Jet Jackson is. I watched Famous Jet Jackson. But that's all. That's it. They were not working on it for that long.
Oh, I forgot Jungle Cruise is up there.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise is up there.
I mean, hell, I could believe that they have been working on it that damn long because, I mean...
It took, at the time frame that Shrek came out...
I mean, when the first Toy Story came out, when they was doing CGI movies like that, it took them almost 9 years to make that movie.
But that was because of the technology, not because they took them that long. It was just because of the technology. Oh, vintage Disney. Let me see. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Absent-Minded Professor, Goofy for a Day. Damn, they got the black and white shit. Bullwhip Griffin, Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Damn.
The Adventures of Spin and Marty. That's way before my time, baby. That is too. Alice in Wonderland. All in a Nutshell. Almost Angels. I don't like that. Apple and Dumpling.
I remember that. My grandmother had that on VHS.
Aristocrats. Yeah. I loved Aristocrat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Did I get it right?
Mm-hmm. Baby.
I don't like them. Yeah, they call it getting Shrek'd. That's a mess. What's your favorite hood movie? Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Favorite hood movie? Don't Be a Menace or You Can Go Juice in the Hood, South Central.
Yes. And Friday.
Yeah.
All of the Fridays.
And Don't Be a Menace.
And Don't Be a Menace. Right. And an underrated movie that people that never bring it up is All About the Benjamins. Yeah. That fucking movie is hilarious. I love that movie. Matter of fact, I'm going to post that on my TikTok next. I love All About the Benjamins. That shit knocks. SmackDown or Raw, I've always been a SmackDown girl, although Raw hits when it's supposed to hit. But back in the day where Edge was at the helm with Vicky Guerrero and they was running SmackDown, that shit used to knock every fucking week. There was never a time where they missed.
Edge was on some nefarious shit.
Always
trying to keep that motherfucking belt.
Loved it. Okay. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Family Matters? Family Matters. I will never pick Fresh Prince of Bel-Air over Family Matters. You're gonna be fucked up. I met one of my best friends at a Cheetah Girls concert. That's cool. Menace to Society. Fresh Prince. Stuart Little. Stuart Little is cute. It's a cute movie. I don't hate it. It's cute. Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society? Boys in the Hood. I didn't like Menace to Society. Chicken Little, The Sky is Falling. Chicken Little is cute. Nick Arcade, Scary Movie 2. Ooh, I love Scary Movie 2. After that, they just got weird.
Yeah, it was the first two.
The first two was really good. Legends of the Hidden Temple or Guts? Guts. It's always going to be Guts. I like Legends of the Hidden Temple, but
you know how
Guts.
bad I wanted to go with Guts as a kid?
Hell yeah.
Every time I watch the show, I learn whoop these little kids' asses. It's like, I need to get there on this show. I can win, goddammit.
It was always that mountain. You were like, I can get off that bitch.
So I gotta do all that shit.
I can't wait for my last from the past. Your blast from the past comment? Your last from the past moment. What? Players Club? Oh yeah, Players Club is a classic. That's a classic hood movie. What's your favorite Nickelodeon show? Okay, so back in the day, on Nickelodeon, I liked Nick for the little kid show. So when I was a kid and it was summer, I would go to my grandmother's house and she always had cable. Okay. So I would watch Nick Jr. and I liked Little Bill. I liked watching Franklin. I liked watching Blue's Clues. I would watch Gullah Gullah Island. Like those were things that I watched religiously, faithfully. And then I would watch oh my God. Like I literally would have to
Rocko's Modern Life.
Let me see. I liked all that. I did watch
Rocko's Modern Life, my favorite.
Rocko's Modern Life, but Rocko's Modern Life came on at night, right before you would go to bed.
The fact that my man's best friend was a cow named
Heifer. His name was Heifer.
Adopted by a pack of wolves.
Right.
Fucking hilarious.
Right. I also loved Rugrats at the time when I was a kid.
Big head kept throwing in that Rocko and shit.
Hell yeah. I loved Rugrats. Rugrats was my go-to. Danny Phantom was another one I watched religiously. I did watch Avatar, but not as much as most people watch Avatar. Doug was one of my favorite cartoons, and so was Hey Arnold. So after I would get done watching the Nick Jr. stuff, that's what I would be watching. All that would come on, but it would come on later on in the day. Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats stayed on Nickelodeon on constant repeat. Rocko's Modern Life came on later on in the day. I hated Ren and Stimpy, so I never watched Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy should have never been on during the day for kids.
But I loved Real Monsters. Yeah, I loved the Wild Thornberries.
Angry Beavers.
Cat Dog, Angry Beavers. I didn't like My Life as a Teenage Robot too much, and I didn't care for Invader Zim too much. That
was Disney and ABC. Oh, I don't think they put that up.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I was just thinking out loud.
Did you know SpongeBob came out on May 1st of 1999? Did you know that?
SpongeBob old shit.
I watched SpongeBob too as it grew to more popularity. Everybody else started watching. They have Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann, she's too cool for 7th grade. Pepper Ann.
She's like, what in a milk? I didn't watch this on the Disney Network. I watched this on Channel 5.
Yeah, because it came on Saturday morning.
That was still technically owned by Disney, but Pepper Ann.
ABC.
I know, but Pepper Ann didn't come on the Disney Channel.
No, she didn't.
But it was a Disney show.
It was a Disney show. I want to look like, man, they don't got Pepper Ann, and her be highly upset.
They got Recess up here too, and all of Recess's movies.
Because I figured if Recess up here, they had to have Pepper Ann up there.
Not necessarily. When they first started putting shit up there, Pepper Ann was not up there.
No, Pepper Ann wasn't up there. The show had gargoyles up there.
Hell yeah. And Darkwing Duck.
Oh my God. Look here. I was watching gargoyles reminiscing. Me and my mom used to watch this shit every day when it came out. That was the only cartoon I could get her to stop watching her stories to let me watch.
Facts. So I didn't like Kablam. Kablam came out in 1996.
Kablam was cool.
I didn't like Kablam, so I didn't watch that. Fairly Odd Parents was okay.
That was my shit.
But I preferred Doug, Rugrats, Rocco's Modern Life, Our Real Monsters, Hey Arnold, Angry Beavers, Cat Dog, The Wild Thornberries. I loved Rocket Power. I watched Danny Phantom religiously. I liked Avatar. The Penguins of Madagascar, when it came out, I was older. It was 2008. Jake, and then we will stay, and then we will play. I love the Penguins of Madagascar. That was my shit. I used to watch the Penguins of Madagascar religiously.
You fell in love with the Hulk. Oh my God.
I was in college when the Penguins of Madagascar came out, but that shit was fucking funny. So I was definitely watching that. I did like Tough Puppy. I thought Tough Puppy was fucking hilarious. Yeah. And I liked Planet Sheen was funny sometimes. I liked the TV show Kung Fu Panda. I liked The Legends of Awesomeness. But after that, I didn't really.
TV series on Netflix.
Yeah, they are. After that, I didn't watch any of the other programming. Yeah, of the other programming that they put on. Besides, I watched Kenan and Kel, like regular TV shows. So I'm not looking at y'all comments, just so you know. But regular TV shows, I watched. I hated Hey Dude and The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Oh my God!
I hated those shows. But I watched Clarissa Explain It All. Occasionally, I would watch Salute Your Shorts.
I hated Salute Your Shorts.
I watched The Secret World of Alex Mack. That used to be my bitch. And My Brother and Me. I love My Brother and Me. Kenan and Kel, Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah, I said, what, Cousin Skeeter on Nickelodeon too?
Yeah, Cousin Skeeter. I did watch The Brothers Garcia for a little bit. I watched Taina. I did not watch Romeo's Show because I hated Romeo back then. And anything else that came after that, I didn't watch except for iCarly, True Jackson VP, Big Time Rush, and Victorious. I watched those shows, and I was in college, on my way out of college when those shows started to premiere.
What did you like Big Time Rush? I actually prefer Victorious.
Big Time Rush was cute. I thought it was funny. Anything after that, I didn't really get into, nor did I care to watch, which is all the shit that's happening now. Like School of Rock, Make It Pop, Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, Henry Danger, the Haunted Hathaways, the Thundermans, Sam and Cat, Marvin.
Sam and Cat was fun.
I didn't watch it. Like it was a bunch of shows that came on that I just didn't care for. Hold on a second. Now, the game shows of Nickelodeon that I love. See, y'all got me going down the whole fucking thing. But I love Double Dare and all of the spinoffs of Double Dare. So they had Double Dare, Family Double Dare, Super Sloppy Double Dare, and Super Special Double Dare. Okay. They had Double Dare. It was Double Dare, Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Figure It Out.
Figure It Out was my shit.
What Would You Do? Nick Arcade. I fucking love Nick Arcade. Get the Picture. They had Global Guts and Nickelodeon Guts, and I like Global Guts.
Nick Arcade used to piss me off because they were like
the Nick Arcade used to be my shit.
It would make me mad because you know I'm a gamer, so they up there playing Sonic. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You are going. No, do not go over there.
Right. And then like as I got older, I stopped watching it, and then Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader came out, and I was okay with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. It was okay, it was cute. Other than that, that was it. Oh, the Amanda Show. I used to fucking love the Amanda Show.
Yeah.
The Amanda Show used to be my shit. I didn't really care for Nick Cannon's TV show when he got it, which it didn't last long. Nick Cannon show literally lasted.
He had a TV show?
Yeah, from January of 2002 to February of 2003, and that was it.
I didn't know he had a TV show. I used to watch the Amanda Show and I watched all that. But and Kenan and Kel.
Yeah, that was it. Now, when I was a kid, like I said, I used to watch Little Bill. I watched Little Bill. I watched Gullah Gullah Island. Blue's Clues. They gave Binya his own show, but it didn't last but for 3 episodes. I hated Fresh Beat Band. I hated the Fresh Beat Band. But that nigga Twist used to have some dope ass kicks on.
I said them ducks.
But I liked Blue's Clues, Gullah Gullah Island, and a couple other little kid shows. But yeah. So let me go back to y'all comments. Anyways. Don said 3 was more so funny. He was talking about Scary Movie. Scary Movie 3 to me was okay. It was cute, but I liked the first 2 because Marlon and Sean were still attached to the project then. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if they wasn't in the third one, were they?
I don't think they were.
He said by then that they took his films from him. Like the studio had took the movies from them by then.
Yeah, they did.
So I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, because Marlon and Sean was only in the third one. At that point, they took it away from Kenan. They took it from Marlon and them and started doing the shit themselves.
Yeah. What's your favorite Cartoon Network show? Oh, bitch. Cow and Chicken. And I like the spinoffs. I like IR Weasel, and I liked Dexter's Laboratory, which is where they came from, right? It was Dexter's Laboratory? Or was it
No, I Am Weasel came from Cow and Chicken.
No, how did they introduce Cow and Chicken?
Cow and Chicken was Cow and Chicken and Dexter's Laboratory were like the main staple.
They was just running neck and neck.
They started, and then every now and again during Cow and Chicken,
they had the little shorts,
right? The shorts. And I Am Weasel and IR Baboon came from Cow and Chicken.
Okay.
Just like
I like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Hold on, because I have to pull it up so I can see.
The Justice Friends was a spinoff from Dexter's Laboratory and Monkey.
Okay.
The Monkey, this is Agent Honeycue. Please help us. And Dexter thought the Monkey wasn't doing shit when they had superpowers and everything.
Are you ignorant? Okay, hold on.
Dexter was mad as shit.
Hold on, because I need a list of the Cartoon Network shows. I liked the Powerpuff Girls. I liked the original Ben 10. I didn't like the newer version of Ben 10. I liked Ben 10 when he became a teenager, and the first version of Ben 10. That third version of Ben 10, scrap it. Didn't care for it. And I'm not gonna watch it. I fucking hated it.
Was upset because everybody was expecting to see Ben 10,000. We never got it.
We never got to see Ben 10,000. I hated that. Regular Show was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I loved Regular Show. Steven Universe was something that I had to learn to acquire, but it actually is a very well-written cartoon, and it doesn't get the flowers that it so rightfully deserves. The Amazing World of Gumball, I had to learn to appreciate Gumball. Because I hated Gumball.
I was watching Gumball. I was so...
I hated Gumball. I used to hate it so much. Hold on. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Shaolin Showdown, Mucha Lucha, which was all on the WB, but they would replay them on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Codename Kids Next Door.
I love Codename Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door was my shit. Dexter's Laboratory was one of my favorite cartoons. I just loved the original series of they were done by the Studio House Cartoons, which was all a part of Cartoon Network. So they were all under Hanna-Barbera too. What?
You really like Johnny Bravo, but
I hated Johnny Bravo. I fucking hated Johnny Bravo. My favorite cartoons from Cartoon Studios was Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Laboratory, and the Powerpuff Girls. I did not like Johnny Bravo, and I was too young to appreciate what Samurai Jack brought to the table.
Oh, yeah, I love Samurai Jack.
So it wasn't something that I necessarily watched. I liked Ed, Ed and Eddie, and I did watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I watched Grimm.
Yeah, that was my shit.
The Adventures of Grimm and Billy. Codename Kids Next Door. Fucking stupid.
I would like to order some nachos and
Go to hell, Gerard. Go to hell. I'm not fucking with you because you ignorant.
There's the clouds of dominant species on the planet. They will destroy us all to make it happen. I'm not gonna do it.
Don't.
I'm not. I'm gonna do it when I go downstairs. I'm not gonna do it right now.
I really despise you, and you keep messing with me on purpose. Anyway, I like Teen Titans, and I like the original Total Drama Island. The original Total Drama Island was fun to watch to me. You really did go downstairs and do that shit. I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Anyways. She said, Cindy, this white bitch getting water on my floor. I can't with you. My sister, cousin, and I used to pretend we were part of the Legend of the Hidden Temple in the park when we were younger. I used to do that too. What's y'all's favorite singers? Ooh. Wow. That's a long list, and I really don't have the time to get into it because about a couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to shut it down because I'm gonna be at 3 hours on here. SpongeBob and the Thundermans. Okay. I can't wait for my blast from the past moment on the podcast. Oh, okay. I was a Cartoon Network and Adult Swim kid. Facts. Do you like iCarly? Yeah, iCarly was a cute show. I watched it. True Jackson VP. I love True Jackson VP. What was your favorite sketch that was on All That? Hell, I don't know. Do you know how long ago All That was? Do you know how long ago that was? I do not know. I know that there's a couple sketches that I can vividly remember, but I wouldn't say they're my favorites. They just stood out to me. Obviously, it would be the one where the Good Burger sketch, the sketch with Nick Cannon and Keenan were dressed up as the girls that worked in the they worked inside the gas station. They was the real good ghetto hood girls. And there's another sketch that I remember. I can't think of it right now though. Back at the Barnyard. I didn't care for Back at the Barnyard. I watched a couple episodes, but I didn't really like it. But I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob is older than me, yeah. My favorite cartoon was Rocket Power. Oh, I loved Rocket Power. I used to watch anything, honestly. I was very selective about what I watched, but I would watch a lot. So it would be, if it was the cartoon block that would happen on Saturdays for ABC, I watched Pepper Red and I watched Recess. And then after that, right before they would go into like putting Abbott and Costello on, I would watch Batman the Animated Series. I would flip to the WB network and they would have Yu-Gi-Oh over there. Beast Wars was over there. And there was a couple other shows that was over there that I watched. X-Men was over there on the WB. I watched them religiously. I love those shows. And then during the week, we used to get Pokemon during the week. Every week, during the week, I would watch Sailor Moon in the morning. I watched Garfield in the morning, and sometimes I would watch Woody Woodpecker before I went to school. Most of the time, though, I was watching Sailor Moon in the morning before I would go to school. I love Sailor Moon. My favorite cartoon was Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Love the Amanda Show. Me too. Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn was good. I didn't watch Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. It was beyond my time, so I didn't watch it. And Henry Danger, Max and Ruby. Oh, I loved Max and Ruby. I loved Max and Ruby. I used to sit and watch Franklin, Max and Ruby, Blues Clues. Every now and then I would watch Little Bill, and I would watch Gullah Gullah Island, because Gullah Gullah Island would come on earlier in the day. So I watched Gullah Gullah Island, Blues Clues, Max and Ruby, Franklin, and then I would watch oh shit, I forgot what the final show is, but I would watch them all in succession, and then I would go to Nickelodeon, Nick Jr. West, and watch it all over again. Because I was a big ass baby. Big Time Rush and was and still is one of my favorite TV shows and bands of all time. I saw them in concert a couple of times. I'm gonna say this with love because I love y'all, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but anybody that's on TV that is in a TV show and the show is named after them and that's their group, that's not a band. You just happen to be able to sing, so they making money off of records. But I'm not gonna call you a band. I'm not gonna call you an artist. I'm just gonna say you sing on the low. It's the same thing I do for the Cheetah Girls, because they don't like the fact that I say the Cheetah Girls is not a girl group. They're actresses who happen to be able to sing. Now, given the fact that 3LW actually they could hold the tune, I won't say that they can sing, but they can hold the tune. The only one in the group to me that could really sing was Raven. I have to give them fairness because they were a girl group before they were in Cheetah Girls, but they're not a girl group. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm sorry, Kayla. I know this probably gonna hurt your feelings. I don't mean to, but Big Time Rush is not a boy band either. They are actors portraying a boy band. And I stand by those statements. I don't care. I used to love Little Bill, have his books and all that. I had Powerpuff Girls bed sheets. I still love the Powerpuff Girls. Will McDonald's ever bring back the Cajun chicken? Why the fuck are you asking me that? Go call McDonald's and ask them. Like, that was a what? Mine is Whitney Houston and Sam Cooke. Did you like Drake and Josh? No. Y'all like any ridiculous VH1 or MTV shows? MTV shows, when MTV was at the height, like I used to watch TRL religiously, and I liked watching like most of the music videos. Like I like VH1 used to do pop-up video a lot, and I used to like watching that. I like watching that kind of stuff. When it came to like actually original programming with MTV and they started branching out, I used to like watching their spring break shows because I thought that shit was lit. I liked watching oh my god, what is the name of that show? Real World. I liked watching. I didn't really understand Road Rules Challenge, so I didn't watch that. But I loved watching Real World. I thought Real World was dope. Then when BET got wind the shit, they came out with College Hill, which I used to love watching College Hill because that shit was ratchet as fuck. And I'd be like, oh, College Hill, and I gotta watch it. And then like MTV just started going all the way in on the reality TV show programming and like completely moved away from music altogether. And so as far as like Jersey Shore and shit like that, I didn't really care for it. I know like the first original reality shows was when Nick and Jessica Simpson were married and they had theirs, and that bitch did not know that Chicken of the Sea was tuna fish. Like, she ain't never been able to lay that shit down. I remember those very first early days of reality TV. The reality TV shit that I liked when it was coming out was shit that was like really messy. So I liked when they had Temptation Island on Fox. If you ever get the chance to Google Temptation Island, this shit was bananas. They used to have these single people come to the island. It's kind of like the Temptation Island that you see now on USA Network, but it was much, much, much more ratchet. It was on Fox, and they had Temptation Island, and they had Paradise Island. Paradise Island was bananas. So the way Paradise Island worked is you had to be coupled up by the end of each episode. And y'all basically you wasn't really looking for love. You were strategizing and using love and admiration as a leverage. And that's how you would get to the end of the show and get the money. I think they only had one fucking season of Paradise Island. They was all on this island. They was living it up. They was having a good time. But it was very strategic, very similar to oh my God, what the fuck was that show? Big Brother, but it wasn't as weird with the games and shit and everybody living in the house. It was very much using your feminine wiles and your masculine energy to get people on your side, and you can have as many partners as you wanted as long as you was coupled up with somebody. But if somebody didn't like you and you didn't get coupled up by the end of the show, you got booted off the island. And it got to the point where niggas was down to the bare bones. And it was cutthroat as shit. I was like, "Oh, I hope they do this season again," and they didn't. And I was so mad. Oh, they did not bring that show back. I was so goddamn mad. But I used to watch The Amazing Race a lot because I used to love The Amazing Race. I watched that religiously. I watched Survivor when it first started. I remember they had a dating show where Monica Lewinsky was the host. Child, and every man that was on there had to wear these masks because it was the premise of the show was it wasn't based off of looks. You couldn't know what the person looked like. It was some crazy shit back in the early days of reality TV, child. But I used to love watching some of that shit because it was so goddamn ratchet. Ooh, it was so ratchet, honey. I used to watch Jackass on MTV. Oh no, I was not watching Jackass. What about the movie Good Burger? It was a movie. I mean, it's a cute movie.
Mondo Burger.
Okay, I'm about to go take a shower and make some salmon. Okay. Do you like the American Idol show? In the beginning, yeah, because we did get some nice singers out of the deal, but after a while, it was just like, no, it just became repetitive, and like some people would win, and then they never should have won, and I feel like people voted for people because they look cute, and they didn't vote for them because they could sing, and like motherfuckers would get to the Hollywood round and could not hold a note. They couldn't sing with nobody. They couldn't do nothing. I'm just like, why are you here? I hate it. I hate it when American Idol will come around. But I love So You Think You Can Dance? Oh, well, bitch, watch that shit regularly.
Yeah, that's going. They just started
Regularly.
That started back up not too long ago.
Yeah, but somebody got hurt, and then they postponed it.
Oh wow.
I can't remember. Mad TV. Oh, I used to love Mad TV.
You are now watching Mad.
Still go good shows on PBS. Listen, Arthur used to get me through some days, okay? Every day when you walking down
They
the
just
street.
stopped doing Arthur.
And Mr. Ratburn was gay, and we all knew he was gay when we was little, and they didn't want to say it, because they was trying to be politically correct.
What did on the last episode of the series?
He got married, to another rat.
Hey.
I think. I don't know because I ain't watching. But I was like, good for Mr. Ratburn, living his life out loud, unapologetically.
Call him some love.
I guess, honey.
Ugh.
I don't know why. What? Because I was talking. I wasn't looking at y'all comments. I didn't watch Disney. have cable access until I was 15. I know that feeling. I went to my grandmother's house to watch cable, so I didn't have Disney. I didn't have cable access for a while, so don't feel bad.
Did the same thing. I went to my grandmother's house to watch cable.
Well, she's being honest. Oh, you talking about the cheetah girls and shit? Fuck them. Fuck them. Leave me alone, Leah. Please let me be in my feelings on this situation, girl. I don't like Big Time Rush like that. They're not a group. I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings. I'm not intended to hurt your feelings. I never would, but Big Time Rush is not a group. I'm sorry, they just some actors that made some music. That's about it. My favorite show when I was little was Caillou. Let me tell you something about bald-headed ass Caillou. That is one of the most spoiled fucking brats I've ever seen in my life. Him and Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig make you want to slap her little punk ass through the damn screen. I be done hurt Caillou. And his mama is a pushover wimp. Oh, he has arrived. So, okay, baby. Gotta announce your presence and shit. Okay. Okay. Hey, Rico. Oh, I used to love Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland. And I used to love Dragon Tales. Zoom, Arthur, Clifford, Sesame Street, Curious George. I did not like Sesame Street as much as everybody else did. I did like Zoom. I love Zoom. Dragon Tales, Zoom, Arthur, and Curious George was my shit. And I loved Reading Rainbow. I loved Reading Rainbow. I didn't like Cyber Chase. Barney, I hated because I got to Barney when my little brother was little, and I had to watch it because of him, but I hated it.
Ghost Rider, Where the World's Carved San Diego was my shit on PBS.
Oh my god, I forgot about Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider and Where the World's Carved San Diego PBS was my shit.
Oh my god, Ghost Rider used to get us together, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot all about that shit. And Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego was that bitch. Like, she used to be tearing shit up. But anyway, I hated Teletubbies. Teletubbies was fucking creepy. It was so creepy. The party is over and I am worn out. I didn't even know you was at a party. I'm sorry. Francine and Muffy used to get on my nerves on Arthur. You know what? Francine used to want to get her ass whooped a lot. I used to be telling AJ, listen, if I ever see that bitch, it's going to be a misunderstanding, okay? Because she used to say some terrible shit to Arthur. Oh, yeah, the conservatives had a fit at the gay wedding. What are you talking about? At that gay wedding? I have no idea what you're talking about because I have no idea. I don't know if y'all know about Kipper. Kipper, what's that movie, that TV show about that little, was it a little orange dog? Let me see. Yeah, it was a little orange dog. I've seen Kipper. Sorry. I've seen Kipper. I thought Kipper was a cute show. I ain't gonna shit on Kipper. Kipper was cute. He was brown. I thought he looked orange in this picture. Amy wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, you was talking about the thing with Mr. Ratburn and shit. I thought you was talking about your damn house or something. I was about to say, what the fuck? Ain't that Kipper? That's Kipper, right? Watching Unsolved Mysteries in 48 Hours creeped me out as a kid. I didn't watch. I hated when my parents watched Law and Order. I fucking hated Law and Order as a kid. Now I don't do nothing but sit up and watch that shit. That shit make me so mad. My mother don't do nothing but laugh at me though. She ain't right. Between the Lions was my favorite as well. I ain't like Between the Lions, Chucky or Freddy Krueger. I don't like either one of them hoes. Both of them hoes can go to hell where they belong. I don't like either one of them hoes. The heteros threw another party. Jack said, yeah, it's going to be like 8 people, and then 15 showed up. Oh, wow. Arthur. And then the motherfucker left to go to the bar and left me and my brother to deal with the shit. Oh, he'd have been out my house. When Mr. Ratburn got married to the other rat and had himself a nice gay wedding, oh, he is orange. I thought he was, baby. They threw a whole tizzy. I cannot stand Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is cute in some instances, but I don't watch it enough. It's on its 18th season. I'm like, girl, hang it up. Not that he said Freddy Krueger. I don't like neither one of them hoes. Both of them hoes can go to hell. I don't fuck around with no damn I don't fuck around with no goddamn with no damn horror shit. I don't do that. Okay, I thought I was the only one because every time the Teletubbies came on, my mom would leave the room. She would leaving the room. I don't like Teletubbies. I never liked Teletubbies. I thought Teletubbies was weird. There was nothing educational about Teletubbies. I did not understand the function of them or why they even existed. And them hoes used to sell fucking toys. Like they had Teletubbies dolls and shit. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I would never in a day. But these fuck ass people spilled water on the floor. This other dude got pissed drunk and was running around a whole mess. I had to step outside and walk around the neighborhood a few times to calm down. Child. That sound like a fucking meeting need to be had, bruh. Like, ayo, bruh. Like, next time you bring some niggas over here, bruh, and they fuck my shit up, bruh, I'm putting all the trash in your room, my nigga. Like, all of it. All that shit going in your room, bruh. I'm not fucking playing. All of it. I'm putting all that shit in your room. Your room gonna smell like hot ass today. Not fucking with me. Blasted Renaissance, child. As far as crime shows, NCIS Original, NCIS LA, Criminal Minds, and Law and Order was my thing. My brother is pissed. Period. He should be. As far as crime shows go, I like the original Law and Order and Law and Order Criminal Intent. I like NCIS. I do not like any of the spinoffs for NCIS. I only like the original. I loved all of the CSIs. My favorite CSI was CSI, the original, and my second was it was a tie between Miami and New York, but I loved all 3 of them. I thought they were such good shows, and I loved Criminal Minds until there was one episode that they did that freaked me out so bad that I stopped watching it. And it was 2. It was when Hotchner's wife died because the serial killer he was hunting for like 3 years caught her and killed her. And then it was when the lady was kidnapping girls and turning them into living dolls. She would paralyze them and then she would sit and have tea parties with them. She wouldn't feed them and they were paralyzed completely. They were living inside the body while the body was decaying, and they would literally die because they were unable to move, unable to eat, and she would starve them and deprive them of any foods, of anything. That really scared the shit out of me, and I just stopped watching it after that. That was the last time I watched that. It was a scary one, and it was a female serial killer that was doing it, so it was really bad. I had the Teletubbies toys when they came out. Hell no, fuck them Teletubbies. I had green Teletubbies house shoes. Oh no. What's your favorite horror movie? I do not like horror movies, so I would not have a favorite love. Because my brother don't know these people either. And he told Jack not to invite the dude who got wasted, and Jack did anyway. Oh, well, he be gone. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out. I'd vote Jack off the island, period. He was running around the backyard with his shirt off and then slumped over and started throwing up outside. Ugh, that's gross. NCIS original nowadays is trash. They got rid of Gibbs, and McGee is the only one from the old era still on today. Well, Gibbs wanted to leave, so they didn't get rid of him. He wanted to leave. Well, my mom loved Hawaii Five-O, and it's supposed to be doing another one with a female lead in it. I don't know if they let it go yet. I wanted to be a part of CSI Miami. I know, it was such a good show, right? People kept trying to bring him inside, and my brother said, no, leave him outside, period. I miss the old team. Gibbs, Abby, Kate, Jenny, and especially Tony and Ziva. Ooh, I love Ziva. She was my baby. I love Ziva. What the fuck McGee gonna do? Well, McGee probably is the leader of the team now since Gibbs gone. Is Ducky still on there? No. Ducky's apprentice is the lead medical examiner now, I believe. Ducky's not on there anymore. He retired. All right. So I'm gonna go. I might go live again tomorrow. Not exactly what the fuck McGee gonna do. McGee got a whole ass wife and a family, bitch. McGee is living that life, honey. He knows what to do. He all right. Chicago PD is great, but the plot is getting confusing. My mother loves Chicago PD, but the only thing I love about Chicago PD, baby, let me tell you something. The one thing that I love the most about Chicago PD is Kevin Atwater. And can't nobody tell me that that man is not fine, because he is. And I will fight you on this. I will fight you. Okay? Atwater is fucking beautiful. And I will fight anybody who says that he ain't. Okay? Because he's gorgeous. He's a beautiful man. And if I want married to Jerry, I'll pursue his ass. I will go get that man. Okay? Get him. You telling me they left McGee in charge? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Good night, Brandy. I love Hawaii 502. The only crime shows in Hawaii today are NCIS Hawaii and Magnum PI. Oh, they is not incapable. Ugh, I'm so over this year. What happened? What's wrong? Hank could choke on more glass. What did he do? I don't know if anyone watched it because it was one of my favorite series. Oh, it's old, but did y'all watch Lost about the plane crash on the magnetic device? Yes. But I haven't watched Lost in years, so I don't remember the plot of it. I don't like McGee, child. A lot of people don't like McGee. I think McGee is cute. I like McGee. This just has been the worst year of my life. It will get better. Don't let it get you down. You have your moment, you pick yourself up, and you keep going. Bad shit happens to all of us. All of us, trust me. I knew the show went to hell when DeNozo and Abby left. Well, Abby didn't want to do it anymore. You know, she said she didn't want to be 44 playing this little girly-like character. So I can understand that. McGee was so chubby back then. He looks a lot different today. Nah, that's just his voice. Makes me shudder in a bad way. Atwater is my guy. I don't care what nobody say. This man right here, fucking beautiful. Look at the lineup. Look at the crisp. Look at how the beard lined up and stayed tight. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Nah, it's just that his voice makes me shudder in a bad way. I tried to take my life 3 times. Nothing in this world is ever worth doing any of that. Anytime you get those thoughts and you try to do that, you need to call the suicide hotline and get yourself some help. Nothing in this world is ever that bad to the point where you should not want to be here anymore. Never, ever. So don't ever, ever do that ever again. Tony and Ziva would always be my favorite top tier crime show's dynamic duo. I love them. I was so glad when they got together and they had their daughter. I'm getting better though. Most definitely. Keep fighting. Even though bad things happen, it doesn't mean you have to internalize them. It's not always the case. Sometimes you just have to let things roll. Shit happens all the time to all types of people. And not everything requires a heavy emotional response. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? It is what it is and let it go. All right. So I'm at 3 hours and we've been talking all night, and I'll do another nostalgia show tomorrow for sure. And we will talk and we're going to get it together. So don't worry. I'll probably be back on live tomorrow and we'll just talk about random shit like we did today. I mean, I appreciate, let me see who started the rando shit. They just came in and started asking random ass questions. And I was like, bruh, what the fuck? Little Fettuccine 68. Appreciate the rando questions. It kept the live moving, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get off because we had 3 hours, and I do not like posting my lives at 3 hours, but we're gonna keep it there. I'm just started rewatching Lost now. I'm only 5 episodes into season 1. Good luck, because you got a long, windy road to go to, and baby, it is not fun. It's gonna be frustrating and weird, and you'll be like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? But when you finally see that final season, you finally see what's really going on, you're gonna be like, I'll be damned. Okay. But anyways, y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all tomorrow, maybe. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for sure. And bye.
Thank y'all so much for coming and being part of my show. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on the channel. It really helps to get my content out there for everybody to see. And I feel like even though we're a wrestling channel, we talk about a little bit of everything over here when I go live. So make sure you guys follow me on my social media as well. All of my socials are the same at Sack Design TV 2. You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook if you're a little nerd and you like Facebook. But don't forget to follow me and subscribe, and make sure you rate my videos and get that algorithm up to push it up so I can start being a little bit more professional, so I can start making some coins. Okay? I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.